All right, you guys go over here. Let me hold on 1 second. All right. You drive over to the eastern outskirts of the city, and you pull up to Uncle Vinny's place, which is an old warehouse that seems to have been repurposed for his needs. And you park your van out front here, and you head inside. Did you call Uncle Vinny ahead of time to let him know you were coming?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh boy.
I mean,
You're in charge of this, Morn.
we didn't technically have time to call.
Yeah, it was a short drive. It was about like a 10-minute drive over to Uncle Vinny's.
I'm just gonna walk in.
Just walk in, okay?
I guess I'll follow. I have Caesar in a duffel bag with me.
All right. And as you walk in, Uncle Vinny will see you guys and approach with a scowl on his face. He looks at Morn and he says, "Well, I didn't think I'd ever see you back here again. And I see that you've brought some guests with you.
Yeah.
What do you think this is? A hotel? A cafe? We're doing important work here."
Well, we kind of just need to lay low for a little bit.
And what makes you think I'd let you lay low here? I'm just kidding. Come here. Give me a hug. And he grabs a hold of Morn and he drops the tough guy act. And basically, Vinny is a orc in his late 40s. And he's a big guy and he looks, very intimidating. but it's obvious now that he was just basically putting up a front as he gives Morn this big hug and, invites everyone in. So what happened? What's going on?
Well, we took a job and we may or may not have gotten double-crossed.
Oh, we got double crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of thing that happens when you're in that line of work. But you make your own choices. You do what you want. But you're more than welcome to stay here and lay low for a while, so long as you earn your keep, of course.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Can I see any type of security system?
No, not really at all. There's what you see when you walk in is this wide open room, which is still kind of this dilapidated old warehouse, but it's obviously been kind of repaired and mended in places, and as best as it could be. You see children of various ages walking around, teenagers. You see a little girl sitting at a table reading a book. She can't be older than 7 years old. But no security system, and none of these people appear to be armed.
Okay, I know how I plan to help out.
None of them appear to be armed.
Yeah, right, none of them appear
They're
to be armed.
all armed.
But yeah, he'll kind of invite you guys in and show you some vacant rooms that you guys can use in your stay, and let's see. Yep, and there you go. So if you don't have anything more to say to Uncle Vinny, what would you like to do?
I'll tell him that if he gets me parts, I can build him drones.
Oh, you're a rigger, huh? Well, I know that there's some old scrap in the garage. You might check in there and see if there's anything useful.
I'm going to immediately go to the garage.
All right.
Oh yeah, we should probably hide the van too.
All right. So, yeah, Sargon, you'll head out front, grab the van, and pull it around and into the garage where, there's ample space for your van there.
Mhm.
And you kind of go through everything that he has, and you do find some things that are useful. You find... Basically, it looks like a rigger may have been in there, or a novice rigger at some time, working on something that never got finished. And you find a set of wheels that you
Yes.
can use.
Yes. I also find sufficient parts to upgrade my combat drone to a medium-sized frame.
Nope. Basically, the only thing you find usable is the wheels. You feel like if you use your downtime, you could just kind of rework those, and you could use them for your drones.
Yeah, I come running in from the garage and I say, guys, I need 5,000 credits.
Good
What?
for you. I don't know if you were there,
Not
but
buy so much vodka.
we didn't get paid for our last job.
Yeah, and we're not paying rent anymore. I need 5,000 credits.
That's half our stash, man.
With 5,000 credits, I can get a drone with 2 weapon slots and 2 utility slots. GD, we haven't worked out the utility stuff yet.
Right, yeah.
Or I could put, more mods on guns, which seems more practical.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about building a Morn.
I think she might take offense to that, Sargon.
Oh no, the original Morn is much better. She can use more than 2 weapons.
So you guys kind of think when he's asking for this exorbitant amount of money that you don't really have housing right now. You're just kind of, staying at Uncle Vinny's place, and that you may
Yeah.
need to, save your funds, uh, for a new place. Um, so what we'll do now is we will go into the downtime activities where you guys will spend kind of a week here, laying low and doing what it is that you do here. Nexus will spend her downtime on the computer and with some of the children, and she will be learning English.
Awesome.
That would be helpful.
Because as you've realized, it doesn't take long for you guys to realize that she does not speak English. So that's something that she needs to do.
Couldn't I just like teach her it and like upload something for her to analyze?
You could, sure. If you want to kind of forego that downtime stuff, you could just make a roll. This is something though that she would have to, allow you to do to her, and
Yeah.
you
Must ask permissions before you upload.
It's kind of hard to ask permission of someone who can't talk to you.
yeah, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah,
You can't upload without permission. That's data rape.
exactly.
That's right. A data jack is not consent.
This is getting a little bit darker than I hoped.
Well, I guess she can learn with kids too. I have stuff to do.
Yeah, and there's computers all around. He's obviously got a network going, and she has access to the wire. So
Okay, I'll clean the numbers.
okay. And then Sargon will probably be working with those wheels.
Yeah, may as well get them operational.
Okay. Morn is going to.
Clean her guns.
Okay. And then, seeing as how no one is injured,
Actually, I am.
what I mean is that no one took an injury. Oh, I'm also going to be adding a new mechanic to the game here. You can use your temporary hit point slots for this. All right. Whenever you take damage on a run or a mission, then add that damage and put it in your temporary hit points. And if you take damage equal to or over half of your hit points on a run, then you will suffer an injury.
Okay.
All right. So just remember that. We lost Grace.
Yeah.
She's learning English.
All right. And Igor, no one's hurt at the moment, so you can make some stim packs.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make some smoke grenades.
You have them. You don't have to make them.
Igor makes stim pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a hit dice or two. Actually, wait, no. This probably counts as like a long rest. So
Yeah. And we also need to find a place to stay.
All right.
Well, to do that, we need money.
Yeah.
So a couple of days here or actually, let's just say the next day here during your downtime, you will get Eldon will get a call from Martin.
Hmm. Can I make sure like the line's untraceable?
Absolutely. You know, you're already set up to, you know, accept and receive calls in such a way that you can't be, you know, tracked or found out.
Okay.
So you can either accept the call or just not answer.
Mm, I guess I will ignore it for now.
Okay. Yeah, and he will continue to call you, you know, several times throughout the week, and you can choose to either answer the call or call him back whenever you know, feel like it. And
Okay.
let's see what Grace has to say real quick. Let me see if I can add her real quick. Technical, nope, it says busy.
The joys of Skype.
All right. So let's see here. So apparently it was trying to install an update and freaked out. Oh, okay. All right. Sargon, so you over this week you basically set these wheels up to work with your drones so that you can swap them in and out. And I have already updated the stats for Caesar.
Okay.
And I've already done all that.
I've got Caesar on wheels now.
Yep. And he is significantly larger now. He cannot be kept in a duffel bag.
Oh.
Here
He's
I
basi-
am.
Welcome back. He is basically the
Sorry
same
about that.
size as the rest of you guys.
So I come in from the garage with Caesar, roughly the size of a human, and I'm like,
And
hey,
I
Uncle Vinni,
shoot
can I
him.
have... But no, don't do Caesar, that's mean.
Kill
Evil
the beast.
robot.
He's
Just
my friend.
I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords. All right. So then you guys spend your week during your downtime and kind of laying low, Eldon ignoring calls from Martin the whole time. And
Well, I let the group know after like the fifth time and be like, "Hey, should I answer this or
Can
are
you track
we?"
us?
No.
Then I don't see why not. Tell him you've been laying low. There were some shady guys outside the apartment.
Well, I'm pretty sure the shady guys were from him.
He
maybe
doesn't know that we know that.
maybe we should
It's-
take this call not in like the main area.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into a private area.
Yeah.
okay.
We'll just all like gather in one of the rooms.
All right. So yeah, you guys head off into his room here, and you call him back,
Yeah.
and they'll say, "Hey, where have you been? Is everything all right? I have been trying to get a hold of you."
Yeah. Sorry about that. There were some unforeseen complications.
I sent some guys over to your place to, you know, waiting for you to receive the research. Did you did get the research, didn't you?
No.
Well, didn't I copy everything onto like a jump drive or something?
All
Yeah.
right. So with that, that is encrypted. Everything on there is encrypted in such a way that you basically have to hook it up to a terminal and run your like decryption program, and that's going to take some time.
Oh, can I do that instead of my downtime?
Well, that's gonna be going automatically, and
Okay.
you're not sure how long that's gonna take.
Okay. So
But
it's like,
yeah.
okay. I think I've got the research. It has some pretty heavy encryption on it, and I've been working on breaking through it.
Okay. What about the device?
Device?
I think you know what I'm talking about.
You just had us try to get Dr. Bronson in the research.
Right. We both know what his research is. And we
Do
both know that
we?
you have it.
Do we?
I don't really recall you enlisting us to get a device. You just wanted research on him.
Look, I know that you have it, all right? And I understand
Do
that
you?
you might be kind of you know, pissed off that I didn't tell you exactly what you were going in for, but you can see the importance of this.
Or that Dr. Bronson
Can I?
didn't want rescuing.
He says, "Don't play dumb with me, Eldon." So how much do you want?
Ooh,
Want for what?
we can sell her.
The end of grace.
The synthetic. How much do you want for it?
$1 million.
See, the problem is that it's a sentient being, which I'm a bit opposed to slavery in any form.
Well, no one said anything about slavery.
Well, why don't we wait until she's finished downloading her language program and see how she feels about it?
I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you would just give me a number. I will give you that number, and then you can give me the synthetic.
Did you just threaten me?
Don't play dumb with me, Eldon. You know what this is.
Just tell him we'll
I
call
do
back
it.
later.
Oh, sorry. There's a fire. Gotta run.
Damn it, Eldon!
TTYL.
Oh. That's off.
Yeah, he was being rude, so,
Yeah, you could tell that he was definitely his patience was wearing thin. Having not heard from you, and yeah, it was up showing.
Right.
Can you hack into some system and find out where he lives and we'll just get rid of him?
I actually kind of like that idea.
I think
Because
I have a better idea.
he's our problem right now, and that's the only way I know how to get rid of problems.
Like I said, I think I have a better idea. In this world, is there like a way to physically transfer money?
Yeah, on credit sticks, and also,
I say we ask for an absorbent amount of money for the synth,
Right.
and then when he comes to give us the credit stick, we murder him and take the money.
Well, you do know the second he sees us, he's gonna try and murder us too.
Yeah, he's not gonna come light.
While you guys are having this conversation inside this room here, you have a knock at the door,
I have Caesar answer it.
and yeah, and it's
Really?
It's Uncle Vinni, and says, "Well, I hope I'm not interrupting anything, but I got a job for you guys if you're ready to start earning your keep."
Sure.
Can I check on the Nexus and see how its program is coming along of learning speak?
Yep, this will be at the end of your downtime here, and Nexus will have successfully learned English.
And she has no idea the danger she is in.
Yep. Can I also the phone number that what's his bucket my contact uses to try and get a hold of me, can I reroute that to like a red light district number?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Just so he has some fun whenever he tries to get a hold of me.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, then I want to go and try and talk to her.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am running quite smoothly. How are you?
Probably
Um,
ask her name.
Oh, that's true. Do you have a name? What is your identifier?
I am Nexus.
Yeah, so like coming.
Sounds like Siri. All right, Nexus, do you know what your reason for being is?
No.
Do you
Do
know
you
how to
understand?
shoot a gun?
Yes.
Ah, that's helpful.
Dang. Do you know what free will is?
Free will is a construct in which humans are allowed to choose what they would like to do without interference from others.
Do you have free will?
Do you
And
want a drink?
I'll just let you guys know. Yeah, Nexus absolutely isn't bound by any sort of programming for any specific purpose, and she will have feelings and emotions just like the rest of you. However, she may not necessarily understand them yet.
Okay. Can Nexus, do you know about stories?
I'm going to teach her the importance of a high five.
I'm ready.
And in this time, Nexus, Uncle Vinny, they have a firing range at the back of this warehouse here, and during your breaks when you weren't learning English, he was kind of teaching you about guns, and you took to it, pretty easily. And you are now you get you'll get your starting equipment from that. He'll hook you up with what you need.
I don't know what to do, guys. This is my first time.
Well,
Vinny has a job.
if you're done with all of that, there is this thing I'd like for you guys to do if you're willing.
Okay.
Big one is
Nexus.
always a win.
Nexus, do you want to join us on a job?
Sure.
Well, I haven't been training her for nothing. I wasn't
That's
gonna send
true.
her out there, without any idea what's going on. So here's the deal. I've come into possession of some drugs, and what I want you guys to do is go and try and make a deal. All right, there's this gang called the Juicers, and we've kind of had some trouble with them recently over turf disputes, where they think their turf is and where mine actually is. And I'm hoping that maybe if we can kind of make a deal, drugs for guns, then maybe that will kind of open the door to more to better negotiations in the future. Maybe won't have so many problems with them.
How
You know what
how much drugs are we talking? Like,
I have 2 crates of this stuff, and I have no use for it. I don't allow anyone to use drugs here.
Drugs are
you
bad.
drugs are bad. Yes, that's a very good one. We really don't need a high Morn. Drugs are very bad. Can I have a sniper rifle?
That's so random.
I want to put it on my drone.
Oh, you find basically I've already equipped it. You found an old assault rifle.
Rifle.
Well, this is a 1d8. He had a 1d6 before,
Oh, okay.
so he's got an assault rifle with burst fire.
Okay, I'm going off what the player's handbook says. With oh right, he still has a small frame. Never mind.
Yep, he has an assault rifle with burst fire. That's what he has.
Awesome.
And he'll say, so yeah, hopefully if you can trade these off, then maybe they'll see us not as someone that they need to have, turf wars with, but as a business partner.
And if they don't accept, we kill them all?
Well, Morn, please.
Okay, fine.
I know that you've always been trigger happy, but I think that violence should be the last resort in this. So what do you guys say?
High five
I'm
with
down.
All right. Well, if you want, you should probably leave the drugs here for now, and you can head over into the juicer, onto the juicer turf, and see if you can't make a deal, and then you can come back for it when you're ready.
Makes sense. Have we
Okay.
like painted our van and changed the plates and stuff by now?
No.
Yeah, that might be bad.
Eldon did do for his downtime, he cleaned a VIN.
Okay.
So instead of taking that and selling it for 1,000 credits, he could just apply that to your van to make it less trackable by Martin.
Okay.
Wah, wah. That's a good thought, though, because, yeah. All right. So you guys head out to do that?
Yep.
Does Vinny sells wares, right?
Yes, he does.
Is he well stocked, or is it just like random stuff?
Yes.
So yeah, you found out
Yes.
To both.
you found out that he doesn't have a whole lot. Most of the stuff he has is basically in reserve for, his little gang here, and if they need it. But he can acquire things. You know what I mean? So if you were to need anything, he could probably get it for you.
Okay.
Let's go make a drug deal.
Yay.
All right. So yeah, he gives you the location, and you guys can basically take the subway. You can take the van. You can, however you want to go. You can go on foot.
I think
Having a getaway vehicle? Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So
I
you
have-
got.
Nexus trying to stick with me. I explained to her to stick with the group and always have at least one of us around her.
She acquiesces.
All right. So you guys basically drive over to where Vinny told you the juicer turf was.
And they look so friendly.
Are you my mummy?
Morn, it's your people.
And yeah, he'll inform you guys that you can tell who they are because the majority of them are wearing these gas masks. And they'll hook them up to different vapor, drugs, and to get high and fucked up. All right. So
I
you guys
understand the name now.
Yep, exactly. They love their drugs. They sell drugs, and that's a big thing that they do. So yeah, you're heading in here, and you'll come upon a couple of these guys, these juicers, and they'll stop you and come up to, and one of them will come up to the window of the van.
Oh, Sargon's driving.
Yeah.
So he comes up to the driver's side.
Yeah.
I roll down the window and I go, Uncle Vinny's looking to do a sort of trade.
Uncle Vinny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. That's the only thing I've heard him as.
Said, yeah, well, I don't really know who you're talking about.
Vinny, he has the place full of child soldiers.
What's
Why
his,
is he talking?
what's his full name?
Vinny?
Yeah.
What is his full name? What's his full name?
I don't know.
No one knows.
No one knows.
He's your
I just
contact.
start
I
describing him.
know.
Said, oh yeah, all those teenagers running around playing soldier. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Playing.
Shut up, Morn.
Fine.
He wants to trade guns for drugs.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
We don't
All
have
right.
drugs on us right now. We're just here to see if you're interested.
Says, yeah, all right. You can pass through. Go ahead and head over to the nightclub over there, and go inside. And you're looking for a guy named FaZe.
Will FaZe have any problem if I come in with my pistol? No offense, but you guys don't exactly seem like the nicest of folks.
Oh yeah, you can go in with your pistol. I don't know what good it'll do you, but yeah.
I smile a bit and I show my canines as I drive through.
All right.
I
And
look at everyone and I say, armed with small weaponry. Eldon,
What?
bring your katanas.
I'm taking on
course.
all my weapons. I don't know what's wrong with you.
yeah, and you guys kind of drive through here, and as you go through these streets, you'll see a lot of homeless people and junkies and people in gas masks as well. And you'll see, the bright lights and the familiar sound of music, and you've obviously found the nightclub here. And
So, before we go in, we should probably designate someone to be our negotiator.
You.
I raised my hand.
No.
Morn? No.
Ah,
You only have two options when you're negotiating.
but I'm super intimidating.
I know you are, but your options are either agree or be killed.
so Morn and Igor have basically pass with gangs and dealing with them, so they'll have bonuses in dealing with other
Yeah,
gang
how about-
members.
I also have a
Igor.
-1 in charisma.
Igor, you want to take the lead on this one?
Sure, Igor make deal.
All right. So yeah, there's a couple of bouncers out front, and they let you in. No problem. You guys walk in with your weapons, and no one stops you. everyone really appears to be armed. This isn't really a very safe place.
Do
And
they
you
let me bring in Caesar?
you can try.
I'm going to try.
And yeah, as that thing kind of wheels up to the door, he stops you and he says, "No, no drones inside. You kidding me?"
But he's my friend. Please.
He's a service drone.
Yeah, he's just a service drone. I have a pillowcase over the turret.
It's a seeing eye drone.
Yeah.
He's my seeing eye drone.
He says, "Look, man, I don't make the rules. That's just how it is."
Just leave it in the car. It's fine.
I'm
And
just
hopefully
muttering
he won't
to
get
myself.
jacked.
Yeah, I'm muttering to myself as I bring Caesar back to the car, and I pretty much put him on a program to shoot anyone who tries to open the door that isn't one of us.
All right. So you guys head into the nightclub here, and you'll kind of ask around, you know, and you'll find FaZe.
Nice mask.
Who also looks friendly.
And yeah, he's sitting over in the corner of the room, surrounded by women, and you head over, and he'll kind of, you know, look at you, and at least you think he's looking at you. You can't tell with that gas mask on his face, and he'll say kind of in this voice that echoes inside of his mask, and you can, you know, hear him as he breathes. He'll say, "Yeah, what can I do for you? What do you guys want?"
You look like a man who would want to strike a deal. You
Well,
always
that's-
look for opportunity.
Well, that depends. What kind of deal are we talking here?
Drugs. You want to buy some drugs?
Everyone is so obvious about it.
Drugs, we have the drugs.
Drugs. What kind of drugs?
I look over at Morn. What kind of drugs?
Mm-hmm.
He told you guys that he had two
Good drugs.
crates of jet.
Oh,
Something called Jet. I'm sure you heard it before.
Well, yeah, I know what jet is. Well, how much you got?
We have 2 big crate full of Jet.
Oh gosh. No.
well, we don't have it on us. It's fine.
Yes, but you're supposed to say we only have like half that or something. Negotiations, people.
And when you say that, he'll send the girls off. He'll kind of wave them away and make a hand gesture and you know, invite you guys to sit down. And a guy comes over and he brings some beers.
Vodka,
Yeah.
please.
And he'll come back and bring you some vodka and say 2 crates, huh? Well, yeah. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't be interested in it. What do you? How much are you looking to sell it for?
We're looking to strike a deal. We're not really looking for money. See, I am kind of like you. We both work in the same circuit. And I light a cigarette. You see, cigarette shorten life by 2 hours. Vodka shorten life by 3 hours. But workday shorten hours or life by 8 hours. And then I jump. Now we're good friends. We're looking for weapons.
Weapons, huh? Well, I've got plenty of those.
Oh, we have plenty of jet.
Well, what kind of weapons? What do you? Let's
Turn
see.
over at Morn and ask her what kind of weapons.
all the weapons?
All the weapons.
Oh dear.
And you guys kind of you got the sense from Vinny that the number, like the quantity and what the guns were wasn't as important
Right.
as just making the deal and getting rid of these drugs that he doesn't really want around.
Right.
Would
So
would
yeah,
any of us know roughly the market value of these drugs? And
No.
no,
Mm-mm.
so I'll just say random numbers of guns.
All right.
Include
So,
a
all right.
sniper rifle.
and a
I could-
minigun.
I can see you guys are new at this. I'll tell you what I can do. How about 3 assault rifles and a couple SMGs? We'll bring some more in case it's, in case it's the fire. But
Well, you forgot some ands, I think.
if it's not good stuff, then it's gonna be worth less.
Can I do an insight check to see if that would be like a decent amount?
It's a good idea.
Sure.
I'd also like to insight that.
All right. It's kind of tough to tell, with him wearing this mask, to read him, but you feel like he's just kind of throwing numbers out there just to see in what you guys, just to, try and figure something out.
Okay, I whisper to Igor and be like, make a counter offer, more guns.
I have counter offer for you. We are in specific need of sniper rifle. I am sure you can procure, no?
Yeah. That won't be a problem.
Perfect. We will need 1 sniper rifle, a handful of SMG, nothing too special, maybe half a dozen of combat rifle, and maybe 1 shield.
And some laser rifles. Why not throw it in there?
And just laser rifles. What do you think? We're the HTR? We don't have access to that shit.
She make a joke.
Yeah,
Well,
at least we know you're not lying now.
He says, "Well, I'll tell you what. I'll send my guys over with out to the deal with plenty of weapons, and a sniper rifle, and he'll test it and see how good it is, how pure it is, and depending on how much you actually have and how good the stuff is, then he can he can be in a better position to tell you what it's worth."
And
Good. Set location.
should we also mention something about the whole alliance thing?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, should we at least say who we're here on behalf of?
Well, that's how we got in.
Well, yeah, but
Does
we didn't tell
L-
him that.
Well, I'm sure he'll find out. We have to show that we're worth something before we start name dropping.
He'll say, "All right, there's a neutral location out in the east side burbs. He'll mark on your map the location of basically a vacant warehouse out in the east side burbs, outside of the city. He'll say, when do you want to meet?
Time is up to you.
All right, how about tomorrow?
Sounds good.
All right, tomorrow at noon. Be there with your drugs, and I'll send a guy out there with some weapons, and you guys can make a deal." What gang are you with, by the way?
Yeah, see, I told you still. Does Vinny's gang have a name?
Does it?
I always thought it was Vinny Soldiers.
Okay.
That's what I tell him then.
Vinny Soldiers.
Yeah.
Said, "Oh, okay, you're here for Vinny."
Mhm.
All right, I see. I understand. All right. Well, good, good. All right. Well, you meet my guy out at that warehouse, and you guys can make a deal.
So you done.
And yeah, he'll kind of motion for his girls to come back over, and
Oh, okay, we leave now. Oh.
and yep.
I go back and grab my vodka and then leave.
Is it bad
I
that the
forgot
drug
this.
deal goes better than anything else?
I know, it's so bad. We can still screw it up. It's fine.
Well, they obviously want the drugs.
Yeah.
So. All right. So you guys will head back to Vinny's.
Yep.
Taking an indirect route, making sure no one is following us.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're pretty sure, given everything that's been said to you, that they're well aware of where Vinny is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
still-
he doesn't have like a secret base. Because nobody's dumb enough to break in.
All right.
I think it went well. He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, well, he may seem that way, but trust me, those guys are a bunch of assholes.
Maybe they just need some vodka.
Yeah, maybe. They've got enough drugs going through their system. Well, so did you make a deal? What's going on?
Yes, mini guns for drugs.
We're going to sell the drugs, or not sell, trade the drugs for a handful of SMG, half dozen of combat rifle, a sniper rifle, and maybe shield.
All right, sounds good.
That's an approximation he gave. I say quickly.
Where's the deal going down?
I show him the map. Here.
Okay, out in the burbs. All right, well, I would just be on guard, be ready for anything. Be sure that you're ready if they decide to double cross you.
Yep.
All right.
Sleep time. Wait, what time is it?
Yeah. I mean, it's late at night. You guys can crash and then wake up the next morning. And from the map, it's going to be about a 15, 20-minute drive out to the warehouse.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to do before you head out, or?
Can I have like a small? Are these drugs? Are they like in bags or what's their containment?
So he's got this crate, right, and you kind of pop it open to inspect. And inside these crates they look like asthma inhalers. And each one, is like a single dose.
Okay. I like talk to the group and be like, why don't we take like 2 or 3 as a sample and put the rest and not bring it with us?
I mean...
Well, I think we should bring it with us, but we should have...
Yes, but put it in a different location so that if they try and double cross us, they can't kill us without, because then they lose the location of where it's at.
I think it should be somewhere nearby if we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go to scope the place out?
Yeah. I would like to go like 2 hours early and get my binoculars and find a spot and just watch.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. Are you gonna take the drugs with you? Or are you just gonna leave them here? Or are you gonna come back and get them? Because it's still pretty early, so you have plenty of time to do whatever you want.
I say we bring them with us and then hide them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like a decent dumpster out back or something?
I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
Is there like a decent sized dumpster out back or something?
Out back of Vinny's?
No, of the place we're going. After
Okay.
there.
All right. So you head out there. You'll find out here in a second. And you jump on the highway and start to head out of the city here. And here's the drive and what you see. It takes about 20 minutes, and over the course of this highway, which is, you know, very easily navigatable. Navigable? You navigate it easily. You pass over a bridge that has this giant hole in it, which is taking up like half of the bridge, and it's kind of higher up, and down below you can see near the location of this warehouse is basically looks like deserted suburbs. And a second, turn this down. And also, second. Yeah, you'll see deserted suburbs, and around there are some streets that are just littered with vehicles, and it looks like it would be really tough to kind of get through. You'd have to really slow down to get through there. And so you see the deserted suburbs,
What
the
condition?
the highway.
What conditions are the vehicles in?
Oh, off on the at a distance, really they just look like they're parked and they're just rust buckets.
Nothing I could strip parts from that would be useful?
No, usually not.
Oh well.
Because some of the most of these vehicles that you find out here are pre-war, and they've been sitting there for a really long time. But then you will kind of pass by the. Someone can pull out some binoculars here, and I will show you the warehouse location.
I have binoculars.
Hopefully your van isn't. Yep, no van. Oh. Let me just gonna put everyone here so you guys can see everything. All right. And yeah, so you're kind of looking at a distance here. You see this warehouse, and you will also see some vehicles driving around. These all-terrain vehicles packed with people. And they look like this.
Ooh.
And yeah, and seeing these vehicles kind of around, you guys kind of, you know, hide where you are, you know, as best as you can, not to be spotted. And yep, you'll see a few come and go, and that's basically it.
And we're still like 2 hours from our job, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a good 3 or 4 hours. Yeah.
I don't think this place is as neutral as he said it is.
Yeah. Can we do like look around and see if they're like putting people anywhere or stuff like that?
You'll see basically all you see of as far as people the activity is you'll see these vehicles. Like one will pull up to the warehouse, the people will hop out and go inside, and then a couple minutes later they come back out, hop in the vehicle, and they're gone again. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of activity going on.
So it looks like they're doing a bunch of drug deals.
You don't necessarily think that.
I go stealth.
How long until the drug meat goes down?
At this point, probably 3 hours.
3 hours. And I'm guessing that we have the crates, like in our car or whatever, and I'll take like a small little dosage so the person can test it. And then when we know they're trustworthy, we'll give them the location of the whole fucking crates.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I do some recon?
What kind of recon?
Well, I want to get over to that factory and see why they keep going in and out.
Well, you only actually saw you saw 2 vehicles. One just kind of drove by that you saw. You're not exactly sure where it was heading, where it was coming from. The other vehicle, you saw them go inside, and then they got back in the vehicle and they left. That's all that you've seen of anyone. So
Okay.
there's not a whole lot of activity. And then, the vehicles are kind of gone out of sight. You're not exactly sure where they went.
Okay. I want to stealth to a rooftop and hop up and look around.
All right, so this warehouse is off to the side of the burbs here, and it's kind of basically these 2 kind of dilapidated warehouses that are off on their own, and there's no real cover or any other buildings nearby.
Or,
You're just
Okay.
spying this with binoculars from a distance.
okay.
You feel like this is like kind of a good neutral location because you're going to be spotted, heading up there. Now, I don't mean neutral. What I mean is that there's little possibility of people like hiding and sneaking up on you in this location.
Okay. Should all of us be at this meet, or should we leave some with the drugs to make sure that they don't get stolen?
Igor will go with meat. Maybe you have one person hold the drug.
I can stay with the drugs.
Maybe we have drone and whoever control drone set with drugs, just in case.
Yeah. I mean, we don't technically all need to be at the deal.
Yeah.
So we could all stay with the drugs except for like 2 of us.
Yeah.
So like me and Igor can go in. That's all of
Okay.
our heavy hitters though.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a heavy hitter.
I meant a heavy taker? I don't know. All of our tanky people?
That's true.
I guess Caesar's kind of a tanky person now. I don't know.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. We've made no plans. Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
Everyone has plan.
Did you
Until
guys
they get
bring
punched in the face.
the drugs with you?
Yeah.
Well, they're
Igor's
in a
pocketing
car.
like a little bit
that's-
of it for
They're-
testing purposes.
They're with
Yeah.
us in the van, right?
Yeah, they're in the van, which is like a couple 100 feet away from the site.
So
Oh, you guys are pretty far off from this. You're probably about yeah, good. Let me try and think here. Yeah, you're quite a distance away. But where would you like to hide these drugs? Are you just gonna keep them, like, what are you gonna do?
We're just gonna leave them in the van.
Leave them in the
Do we
van?
want to hide the van? Because it's a little obvious.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, we'll take some samples, and then you three can go with the van and hide it somewhere, and just kind of hold back.
All right. So you
Okay.
see, you've got the highway, you've got these back roads that are littered with vehicles, and then you have the other suburbs where there are plenty of buildings, and side roads in there, and then you have this warehouse. Those are your three locations.
We can try hiding it with the other cars and disguising it to look like it's just another deadbeat.
Oh, it'll
Piece of
fit
junk.
in. I don't think it would stick out that much.
Okay, then I guess we'll go hide it with all the other cars and try and make it look run down and like no one wants to look at it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You go over to these back roads where all these vehicles are, littered, and all the wrecks here, and these rust buckets, and you can kind of dirty it up a bit and make it look, less appealing. And yeah. And then what would you like to do?
I guess wait until it's like our scheduled time for the drop, and then go up there.
You guys need a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants to be leader?
Alright, let's go. Igor leads.
Igor lead. All right. So you guys gonna head on foot with
Yes.
the samples?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Samples, a bottle of vodka, and 2 glasses.
They like drugs, not alcohol.
In Russia, we celebrate when we make a deal.
All right. As you guys are kind of waiting around, about 30 minutes before your scheduled meet here, you will see a vehicle pull up with a group of individuals in it from a distance here. Another one of these all-terrain type vehicles, and it will park out front, and a group of them will go inside, and one guy will be waiting out front of the building here.
This is the time of our meeting, right? So this is the
Yep.
that we should. Okay. So you're
They
just gonna casually walk up then.
Okay. Yeah, they show up about 30 minutes prior, and you guys see it, and then you guys kind of walk up. Who all is going?
I guess.
Me.
Igor and Morn. Hello.
And the guy kind of was leaning up against the car, and he says, "All right, there's just 2 of you. Where are the drugs?"
Well, you said you need to test drug first, correct?
Yeah, but I think that Vulcan was expecting you to have brought all the drugs with you. I mean, we're ready to make a deal.
Who is Vulcan? I thought
He's
we
inside.
were talking with FaZe.
Yeah, Vulcan. He's one of he's like his right hand man. All right. So he's gonna be dealing with you on this.
Sure. Where is Vulcan?
No, he's inside. I guess let's just go in and have a chat.
Yeah, that'll work.
Perfect. Let's go.
All right.
Can we set up that if we haven't heard from them in like 10, 15 minutes, that means something's gone wrong?
We have.
We already left without establishing anything.
Yeah, we have short range comms, right?
Mm-hmm.
How short range are those?
I mean, you have cell phones also. This is gonna be a cell phone situation.
Can I just have it in my pocket where they can hear everything that's being said? Like we're on a call with them?
Okay. Yeah. you can do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
All
That
right.
way they know what's happening.
Sure, yeah, you can do that. All right. In the warehouse here, let me do this. All right, and then I will move you in. Igor and Morn. All right. Now, can everyone see this?
This bad idea that we just walked into.
Or is it a black
No.
screen?
It's a black screen, but we can hear it, so it kind of makes sense.
It's very true.
Well, I want you guys to be able to see this.
Igor moves 10 paces forward in his pocket.
Can you guys see it now?
No.
Nope.
Just
No.
have Igor like a mid-light or whatever, and everyone can see it.
I did do that.
Doesn't show it. Maybe try refreshing your screens. 'Cause that's
Well,
a
we have
big-
to have a character on there in order to see
Oh,
it.
Have
you can have a
sight.
character. Yeah, everyone can have sight on one token.
Yeah, can't you just... I think you have to give control, though.
Nope, you don't have to give control.
Oh.
You can just have players see whatever the hell the thing is.
Yeah,
Should be like
I
a little
made
check mark.
I made it all has sight. All players see light. Let me just do this.
You can just throw the tokens in there and they just pretend
Yeah.
they're not there.
I think I might just do that. All right.
Our spirits are there.
I'll just make them tiny.
Your pocket cell phone spirits.
This baby token. It's so cute.
Put you guys down here. Okay. You guys can see now?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, he'll lead you in, you two, into this warehouse here, and he'll say, "Well, I've got a couple people here. No drugs though."
But we have drugs. Calm down.
He'll kind of walk over here and talk to him and kind of under his breath here, whispering basically, and I'll say, "So I was told to expect 2 crates."
We have the 2 crates, but we were told you had to test it first.
Well, yeah, I was gonna test it, but I mean, I was expecting you guys to bring it. I mean, I brought all these guns, and he motions to all.
We brought. It's around. If you when you decide that it is good, then we will give you crates.
I'm gonna walk over and hand him the samples that we brought.
All right. How many samples?
I don't know, like a handful.
Handful.
Like 2 or 3 little what's it called?
Inhalers.
Little
Yeah.
vials. Inhalers. That's what Jensen. Okay, yeah, I thought it was a powder, but yeah, go. Inhalers,
Yeah.
go.
Okay. And so yeah, he'll take the inhaler and he'll give a couple of his buddies the other 2, and they'll all take it.
And while they're doing that, I'll be like, can we see the guns to make sure that they're the right quality as well?
And he'll say, "Yeah, go ahead. None of them are loaded."
Yeah, that makes sense. That would be dumb if you carried crates of guns. Never mind.
And yeah, you kind of, he lets you, go over and you open these bags here, or one of them, and you see that there are, there's assault rifles in a bag, and
Do I see a sniper rifle?
you kind of go around and you do find in a bag on its own, you find a sniper rifle.
Okay. I say,
I
yeah.
should checking out the guns. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm going to move up and say, so, You are. Fuck, what was his name?
Vulcan?
Vulture. Vulcan. So you are Vulcan. Nice to be meeting you. I'm Igor.
So yeah, it's nice to meet you too, Igor. And so this isn't bad stuff. It's okay. And the other guys, you can see they're kind of obviously feeling the effects of the drug. They kind of get kind of jittery, and one of them just, yeah. I think it's pretty good, boss. And he says, it's not the fire, but it's okay. It's definitely worth something here. So let me see here. You say you have 2 crates of it, but how am I supposed to see how many hits that is unless you brought it with you?
Oh, we'll just
We
have
brought
it.
with us.
We'll have.
Do we have deal? We will bring crates. If you
Well,
think
yeah.
this drug is good. Yes? Perfect. We celebrate. I open up the bottle of vodka and hand him a glass.
I'll just say out loud to the room in general. Bring in the crates. Nowhere specific. I'm just speaking to the room.
You say bring in the crates.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess that's our cue, Sargon.
How long would it take for them to bring in the crates? Like, for them to start moving?
Like 5 minutes. You know,
5
less
minutes?
less than that. Yeah,
Okay.
not long
So
at all.
while they're starting to bring in the whatchamacallits,
Great.
the crates, I open up the bottle of vodka. I pour myself a glass and I hand him a glass.
He says, "Whoa, man, are you crazy? I can't be mixing uppers and downers."
Whoa, this is very rude. Russian custom. When you make a deal, you drink. Never trust man who does not drink.
All right, roll a persuasion.
Kill
This
someone.
This would be the easiest battle ever. Half of them are drugged.
That also means they might be like
Half of our
crazy strong.
Do I get any
That's
bonuses?
Yeah, you're gonna get a +3 bonus to that because of your gang background here and dealing with him.
14?
And yeah, that's not going to be enough for him to take it. He says, "Yeah, but I'm sorry, but if I hadn't taken that jet."
Who here has not taken shot?
Me.
I look around the room.
And
Besides you.
yeah, he'll call over this guy over here, and he'll say, "Yeah, have a drink with the man. Come on."
So I give him the glass and I like just down my whole drink.
All right, and he'll down his as well.
Perfect. So the effects are like instantaneous, right?
Yes,
Okay, perfect.
and
So I'm gonna make conversation while they're bringing the crates with this guy. What is your
Um,
name?
this is going to affect you as well.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Let me see. Is there any save you apply? Hold on.
There's 0 saves apparently.
Nope, no save. All right, and all right, and what did you say? I'm sorry.
Just asked him his name.
Oh, so my name's Greg.
Nice to meet you, Greg. What do you think of Vulcan? A good man?
Well, I don't normally drink vodka, but this isn't bad. It's pretty good.
I asked him what he thinks of Vulcan, not vodka.
Oh, Vulcan. Let's say, well, I mean, he's an alright guy. I mean, he treats us well, so I got no complaints. Seems to know what he's doing.
You guys trustworthy? You keep your deals, huh?
Well, I mean, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is here, and Vulcan just kind of looks at him, like what? He just shakes his head and he's like, "Oh, fucking idiot."
Mhm.
All right, and while you guys are having this conversation, the rest of the group arrives here. All right. Are you bringing the crates in, or what's the deal here?
Hopefully they are.
Yeah, we
Yes.
bring him in.
Igor,
Yep.
help.
All right.
He's upside down. Hold on.
1 second here.
And grab the crates and like bring him in.
I'm
How long
going
would
to
this whole
be
process take?
holding my assault rifle underneath my coat.
Okay. Just a couple minutes. It doesn't
Perfect.
take long. You can actually load like one of the crates onto Caesar, and he can bring it in.
Cool. So we plop down the crates next time. Here. Both crates, as promised.
All right. And he'll motion for his guys to go over there, and a couple of them go over and start to go through, and it looks like they're kind of counting how many hits you have in there.
Makes sense.
What was that drug that he said? This is no fire. What?
Well, the quality of it. Apparently, if it's really good, it's called it's fire
Yeah.
quality.
Because it melts your face, probably?
Probably.
But-
I also
yeah.
want to keep an eye out and make sure they're not pocketing any of the ones they're counting.
Oh, okay, sure. You're gonna keep an eye on them, sure. Yeah, fire is just lingo for good,
Okay.
like really good drugs, the best. And
Nexus is just going to start wandering around the room looking at things.
looking at things. Okay. And yeah, after, would you like to continue having a conversation with this guy while they're counting them? Or are you good?
We're good.
Okay.
I'm good at least.
All right. And yeah, they'll count them up, and the guy will go over and basically tell him something under his breath, and he says, okay, we can do a sniper rifle, because I think FaZe said that you were really interested in that, and then 3 assault rifles and 2 SMGs.
Insight check.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good idea.
Do I have advantage at all?
They're really hard to read under their masks.
Yeah, it's difficult to tell whether you think he's giving you a good deal or not. You're not sure.
Does it look like there's a lot of drugs in the box?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh
we
yeah.
have-
There's
we
a
know a
lot.
number. Okay.
You think that there's at least 500 hits in there, at least. He says, "Well, feel free to inspect the weapons yourselves and pick out what you want. Like I said, none of them are loaded."
How long does Jet last?
Like an hour.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, just for the, just for like the as flavor, of the drug. But as far as Jet's also like a combat thing that you have that. So that those effects only last for 1 minute.
Okay.
Nexus.
Well,
got
I
it.
do not see a shield. Where is shield?
He says, "Oh, I'm sure it's in one of the bags."
I'm gonna go rummage through the bags.
Alright.
Or whatever.
Okay. And he'll go over and inspect the drugs personally,
Okay.
and he'll take another hit.
What? He's using up our merchandise.
It's fine. It's his merchandise
They're
now.
junkies, man.
And while you guys are kind of going through the weapons here,
I'm still watching them because Igor's going through the weapons.
Well, you would be the best one to inspect, though, Morn.
I've already looked at them.
Everyone roll a perception.
Okay.
Although it's
Oh, you're
really
so
distracting.
Yeah, man, that shield, man. Where the hell is it?
All right, Eldon and Nexus. You guys will see Vulcan kind of turn his back towards you guys, and Sargon as well. And he pulls out a phone out of his pocket.
Can I try to like wander closer to see if I can hear what he's saying
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he turned his back to you guys, and
without being obvious?
yeah,
I'll
he's
go
kind
and
of
look at the drugs.
yeah, he's kind of looking over his other shoulder, and you creep up, and he says, yeah, we got it. It's all here.
Oh shit.
And then
I'm gonna
What
help
does he say?
Igor put guns in the duffel bag.
Where is? I still not. Like, where's the shield? I still not find.
yeah, you'll find a shield.
Busy. Oh, okay, I found it. Ah, here it is.
And yeah, you can like put it on, if you want to, and use it. And yeah, and then there'll be a pause, Eldon, where he's talking to this guy, and he'll say, "All right, well, do you want to let the other guys know?" Well, okay then. And he hangs up the phone.
And
And
the second I heard that, could I kind of like meander this way and try and go stealth?
Don't mess this up.
I turn over. He's paying attention to this now, right?
yes,
No one sees me.
Has the vodka worn off? Has it been 10 minutes?
No, he's still
No,
under
for
the
me.
effects. For you?
Yeah,
Oh.
the vodka off of me.
I
I
thought you
swear
were
to God,
always
Even
10
drunk.
affect him?
What do you think? Has it been 10 minutes?
God, I hope so.
Probably not.
Probably not then.
Okay. I'm gonna turn over and say, well, this is all good. Please, I can sense that this is going to be good partnership. Maybe next time we bring in crate full of fire jet.
How many assault rifles did Helos take?
Well, none of that matters now.
Oh, fuck.
Because, he'll turn around and face you guys. And he says, well, hold on, guys, I'm sorry. But there's been a change of plans.
Oh god, can I just shoot him now?
Well, the second that could I have been like creeping around and get up right behind him?
Okay.
Wait, he hasn't said what the change of plans are.
I know,
What
I'm
is-
still
what
stealth.
is
I
change
haven't
of
done
plan?
anything.
Okay.
And you'll see him, he's kind of moving while he's talking to you guys. And he'll say, well, what I'm going to need is I need you guys to just lower your weapons.
We don't have them raised.
Well, he's just going to say drop them. Drop your weapons and, anything you're
Weapons?
carrying. Yeah,
Sure.
just drop them on the floor.
I would like to attempt to
Igor,
grapple the guy next to me.
Yeah, so when he says that, can I get up right behind him and pull out one of my katanas and have it right against him and be like, I wouldn't if I were you?
All right.
And I'm ready to move in case he even twitches.
You can tell, when he started talking, these guys kind of, well, a couple of them. This guy, he'll stay next to Morn. We're kind of backing up, like what, because like they have no idea what's going on either,
Mhm.
and he'll just hold up his hands, and he'll say, okay, be cool, and roll an intimidation.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I just say that like Nexus dropped her weapons when he told her to? Cool.
Yeah, she just dropped her machine pistol on the floor. Yep. Okay.
Jesus.
We need to train that girl better.
Yeah, we should have saw that coming though.
Well, I did. I prepared.
And he'll say, look, man, this isn't my deal. I mean, I have orders. I gotta follow them.
Exactly. And that's your prerogative, and I have mine. Now you're gonna have your men lower the weapons, or you might be missing some body parts.
Mostly your head.
What was that dude that took the drink? What was his name? Mike?
Greg.
Greg. I turn over and yell out, Greg, how many of you out of there?
It's like one.
There's one Greg.
I meant how many in your crew? How many people around the building?
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's 6 of us in here. There's probably a couple dozen outside.
Oh, God. I don't even like drugs.
Why can't we do anything simply?
Like,
Actually, whisper that to him and be like, "This is getting annoying."
What
Are they gonna
has-
drop their guns or not?
You can tell that something has happened. Like he obviously did something, like maybe gave this guy a look or something, to make him go over here. And he's basically just seeing as how Nexus dropped her gun.
yeah.
And he's gonna grab a hold of her and put a knife up to her.
I
Okay,
wouldn't do that if I were you.
I'm gonna say before this gets out of hand, I'm gonna look at him and be like, what was the change in the deal?
Says the deal is that you guys leave the drugs and leave.
So,
I
if we do that, would our relationship between our gangs continue?
I don't know. I'm not in charge.
Well,
probably
so.
not.
call your buddy
So-
back and ask him.
Is everyone's guns out?
Yes.
Pretty
Yes.
much. We're in a Mexican
Igor's
standoff.
blatantly is just gonna start walking towards the guy.
We have to make sure this gang war doesn't start.
He says, wait. He said,
Give me your phone.
what's that?
Give me your phone.
No, just let
Give
him
him
do
your
it.
phone.
Oh, God.
He's like, Jesus Christ, fine. And he pulls out his phone and he hands it to you. And
I'm just gonna hit redial. Hope this thing has redial.
yeah, while you're doing this, this guy over here next to Nexus, he's like, what do I do? What's going on?
I would leave her alone.
And yeah, you hit redial and you hear this the same voice that you heard at the nightclub, and he'll say,
Let
yeah,
jump on
what?
the crate and sit down.
He say, yeah, what do you want? What's going on? Are they taken care of yet?
We've run into snag. Apparently there is change of plan. I don't like this.
I love this situation.
He says, all right, well,
Uh,
Igor, nice
Fez,
to
buddy,
hear from you.
friend. I thought we were partners. What happened? I come in, bring cratefuls of drugs, maybe more in future. In return, you give guns. And now you want to take both? That's very greedy, friend.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but business is business. What's the situation over there? What's going on with my guys?
I shoot Greg
What?
because I want him to hear gunfire so that he knows.
You don't know what's going
who's
on the other
dealing
side of
with.
the conversation? I'm trying to defuse the
Ah.
situation.
Fine. Now can I shoot Greg?
No, hold on. If you are hoping for business, maybe our two gangs can come to some sort of agreement that benefits both of us in long run.
He says, well, I already know what's going to benefit me, and having all that extra turf is going to allow us to sell more of these drugs. So,
Sounds like a hostile takeover. Can I kill him?
Yeah.
Phase, this is too much bloodshed. Maybe we can come up to some kind of peaceful situation, some peaceful alternative.
All right, I want you to roll an insight.
I mean, shouldn't we just show him what Uncle Vinny's people can do if he doesn't agree to stuff?
I don't suppose I got Uncle Vinny's comm code.
Com code.
I mean, you can call him. So, Igor, what you kind of feel like he's really taken back by the fact that you called him, and that he's trying to be as nonchalant about it as he can, but this isn't really something that is his forte. And you can tell that he's basically trying to stall you at this point for some reason.
Can I please shoot them
Ca-
now?
Alright, that sounds good. I hang up. We have come to agreement, I tell Vulcan. He says, you will let us go with guns. You will take 2 crates. And then in return, we bring in 3 more.
He says, I don't know, I don't buy it. He says, let me get the phone and I'll call him back myself. And also,
I break
if
the
you
phone
could,
in my hand. Oops.
he says, all right then. He says, if you'd kindly take that knife out of my back.
Actually, it's a katana, and I like where it is.
Well, whatever. I mean, I think you should do that or the girl gets it.
I look over at the guy holding the girl and be like, I really wouldn't. She's killed more people than all of us combined.
Surely has in one fell swoop.
Can I look over my shoulder and just say, hello, I am Nexus.
Which is very creepy, by the way.
Yeah, can we like try and intimidate him out of it?
He's like, boss, this elf is creeping me out.
I would like to tase him.
Tase him? Okay, go ahead.
I would like to shoot the guy right next to me.
Okay. I'm gonna let him do the tasing,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll roll for initiative after that.
The second I see someone make an aggressive move, I would have gone in and done a taste on this guy too.
All right, he's gonna fail that.
Yes.
All right, so you want to try and tase this guy also?
Would this be considered a surprise since he still thinks there's a katana?
Well, let's see here. Basically, you both, he was ready to, so you both kind of see Sargon tase this guy at the same time. So let's see here. He's gonna have an 18 on initiative. What's your initiative gonna be? If you're before him, then you can tase him.
18.
Oh, I rolled for him.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to select mine. Do you need to remove mine?
You can just re-roll it. It'll update.
Should, yeah.
Bob Saget.
All right. Yeah, you guys are basically gonna react to this at the same time. Sargon didn't give anyone any warning.
So the guy that went down, did he go down with a surprise taser or a normal taser?
That's gonna be a normal taser.
Okay, so he's only down for 4 rounds. Great.
This guy.
It's better than nothing.
Why can't one thing go right?
Because,
It's fine. Now we can just show them like what happens when you double cross Vinny's group. It's fine.
You guys are getting too used to things going right.
We haven't
Oh,
had
yeah?
anything go right.
Is that right?
the Titanic was too used to peaceful voyages.
I think the most successful mission is the last one we did, and that went horribly wrong.
I think that's everyone.
We rolled 14s and we're still at the bottom. I call it recount.
All
I think-
right.
You're not at the bottom.
Advantage.
This guy, who I assume is Greg, is at the bottom.
Greg. I thought Greg was the one that had Nexus.
You gotta remember Eldon too. This guy did just take some jet.
Yeah.
Little twitchy
His-
little.
Yeah,
Half of them have taken drugs. He took 2 things a jet. Does that matter?
Yeah.
You'll find out.
Oh gosh. They're super strong.
Why did I say that? Yeah, but that means he's gonna go like crazy, right?
So this guy will come over here and let's see here. And take a shot at Sargon.
Not the drugs.
I really don't suggest shooting Sargon.
So that's 13 plus 5.
Oh, he's hitting him.
18?
Right. Then- Are you within 20 feet?
You know what? From now on, we go and we shoot everybody. We take what we want. Screw
like
this
this plan.
talking.
Alright, so you are shot right in the chest with a shotgun, and you will take 14 damage.
Blech.
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry, 12 damage.
Still.
Not quite as bad, but
Did we roll for HP last time?
Oh, that's right. Here,
I
okay.
just took the average.
Sargon, okay, we forgot to do this. Sargon, you need to do your hit points.
I already did.
You did.
I don't
Okay.
remember doing mine, but
You took the average.
I did.
No, I rolled one above the average.
Okay. And everyone else, you guys did your hit points, correct?
I don't know if I did or not.
Correct.
All right. So that's that taken care of. Then it is
Yeah, I
Igor's.
did.
Igor is going to. Pop a red little pill.
All right.
Is that an action to cast that, or is that
It's a bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out my little pistol and put on that shield, and I think that's my turn.
Okay. Oh, I thought you had already put on the shield while all this was going on, so you don't have to.
No,
No. Okay.
I didn't. I just put it on now.
Then it is Nexus.
Okay, so how big is the 15-foot cone right now? Like, from me?
Okay. I will show you. Mm. If I can get these right. There you go. Yep, this is your battle music for this campaign.
I like it.
So basically, these are
Your options.
your options here.
Okay.
And you are not technically grappled by this guy, so you can feel free to move away from him or do whatever. Don't worry about that.
Okay, so if I were to, like, roll over the top of this little robot dude next to me
Mm-hmm.
so that I was on the space just below him,
Uh-huh.
would my 15-foot cone hit both of those guys?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It would?
Yep. It would also hit. Yeah, you can do that right there. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, so I am going to use Burning Hands since I've dropped my weapon.
Okay. Can you move that token? You can move that token, right?
Which token?
The Nexus's token.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. DC 13.
No, it says that I can't move her token. I don't know why.
Okay. Let me just. Everything's character. Hmm. I thought someone was moving her. All right, 1 second. You should be able to.
Yeah, you were moving her earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, I thought you were.
I was moving her before. I had the ability to do that a little bit ago, but I don't know what happened. I just
Do you
Alright.
have the mouse
More.
selected in the top left?
Oh
Or-
yeah, the selector. I'll roll their saves now.
Grace, are you on the mouse icon?
Oh, no, that would be why.
Yeah, I do
There you
that
go.
all the time.
There we go.
This guy succeeds and takes 4 damage. This guy takes the full 8. Okay. All right. And then it is Sargon's turn.
I'm going to move first to here. Then I'm gonna shoot at the main guy with my combat rifle. Oh, come on. I had a macro set up. Apparently I didn't save it. So, combat rifle. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
I'm going to move over 1. Use my bonus action to bite him, I believe.
Nice.
And then claw is a free part of any action. Any attack action. So I deal 17 damage.
All right. You can only do that with when you're in melee, when you have a melee weapon.
I bit him.
You have your 2-handed combat rifle. You're not
Can
gonna
I
be able-
drop it on the floor?
Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
Yeah.
18 and 23 will both hit. So that'll be 17 damage. All right, as you...
Really nice.
Second.
Never piss off a wolven. We will literally eat your face.
Oh yeah, and you claw him across the chest here, and you bite him in the neck, and he's just screams in agony, and yeah, it looks like you did a good bit of damage to him as his blood, he starts to bleed profusely, and then he will. Let's see here. Take an attack of opportunity from. Well, what's he gonna do? Where's his character sheet? All right. He's just gonna shoot a burst fire. He pulls out his machine gun here, and he's gonna burst fire Sargon and Igor. So you guys need to make dexterity saving throws.
I don't suppose you also told me to take a red pill?
Negative.
16?
16 is good.
God, where my sheet thing at? Okay, dex save.
Holy
Plus
hell.
2, so 20.
All right. As he pulls out this machine gun and kind of just basically as he bites his throat and he just wildly pulls the trigger, firing it on full auto. Sargon, you manage to kind of duck behind this barrel and the bullets miss you. And Igor, you hold up that shield and it blocks all of the bullets and you're safe.
Pew, pew, pew.
We forgot to have Caesar act this turn. Oh well.
It happens.
Oh, go ahead.
Caesar's probably also going to shoot this guy because he's the boss.
Or the guy right next to Nexus.
He'd have disadvantage on that attack. He only has ranged weapons.
What about the sleeping guy?
He's asleep.
Okay. Natural 20.
Caesar's a boss.
He's a robot, doesn't count.
Yeah, well, from now on I have +1s to all attacks on him.
Okay. He's gonna have disadvantage because he's in melee with this guy.
Okay.
So he'll have to move out of melee. Or, take the disadvantage.
He'll move out of melee and take an attack of opportunity. He's a tanky kind of guy.
Okay.
He'll move down to here.
Oh, no, they don't actually get attacks of opportunity because they're holding ranged weapons, so yeah.
Oh.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, this guy looks badly hurt.
This guy is strong.
As he takes 2 shots to the chest, which obviously pierce through his armor. Alright, and then this guy will take another shot at Sargon, I guess. We'll move behind here for cover. Take a shot at Sargon.
And they'll miss terribly.
It's gonna hit. For 12.
How much does a stim pack heal for again?
1d8 plus 3, I believe.
Well, if you... The stim packs are... Let's see here. The regular ones are 1d4 plus 2. Unless it's one of Igor's, which heal for more.
It's one of Igor's.
1d8 plus 6, or 3, fuck.
Yeah.
Igor, buddy, do you think you could heal me a bit? Because I'm on 3 HP.
This guy will go back here and take a shot at Morn.
Hey.
Actually, it takes 2 shots at Morn, both of which miss.
Because he's a dumbass.
And then Morn, it's your turn.
I'm trying to look up frag grenades. Hold on.
It's 3d6.
Is it a save? Do they have to save against
It is.
something?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what that save is?
Yep, it should be 13.
13?
Yeah.
Because it's showing 11 for some reason. I feel like that's wrong.
Nah, it's gonna be 13.
Okay. I'm going to... What's the radius on those?
10 foot.
So I thought. I'm going to move over this way, and then throw a grenade to hit both of those guys.
Don't blow up the guns.
These two.
Don't blow up the guns.
Okay.
It's fine, they're shitty guns. Whatever.
Roll your damage, and they
There's a
will.
sniper rifle in there, though.
Oh, now it's showing 13.
Okay.
Whatever. I can angle it, I think, to where it doesn't, like, hit the guns completely.
Yeah, you can.
The sniper rifle's already in my duffel.
You put it behind him.
Okay.
And this guy will take the full brunt. He'll take the full 6.
Sweet.
No, Greg, we could have been friends.
And this guy will take half. Alright. Then it's Eldon.
Alright, I guess I will help take down the big boss, and I'll hit him with my katanas.
4 on 1, guys.
Yeah, you guys.
It's
really
okay,
fucked him
I
up.
got this.
You'd think these guys would be better at this.
Do I have sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay. Is that enough to kill him?
Nope. Almost, though.
How about now?
Yep. As you drive both katanas like through his back, and they, Igor, you just see in front of you as the blades stick out this guy's chest, and he just coughs this blood up on Sargon, and then
And I say
Eldon.
night-night, and then I'll move.
kicks him
Turns
off
out
the
he
blades.
has raids.
Yeah,
I'm
and he
going
has
to need
a-
club soda to get that out.
And he falls over dead, dropping his machine gun to the ground.
So let's see. 15, 20, 25, 30. And I guess that's my turn.
Okay. This guy will take a couple of shots at Eldon.
Oh, come on. I just threw a grenade at him.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Oh.
get people's attention, damn it.
Greg doesn't know what he's doing. He was not expecting this. But he just saw him stab his boss to death with katanas, so...
But I threw a grenade at him. I mean...
Actually, probably moved further away. He's like, oh my god, this guy's insane.
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
idea.
back.
1 attack will hit
Let him group up, it's fine.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
With his pistol. Hit you right in the shoulder there. And then... Let's see here. This guy will take a shot at Morn. Uh, 13 plus 5. Does that hit? 18?
No, that does not.
Alright. So yeah, you just hold up your arm and these the pellets off of the shell just kind of bounce off of your armor. And then it is Igor's turn.
Igor is going to use Stimpak at level 2 on Sargon.
Okay.
And you heal for 15.
Thank you, good sir.
And that is my turn, I think.
Okay. Then Nexus.
Okay, I'm gonna move 10 feet backwards, or not. Well, I can't do that. I'm going to move here, I guess, and take a shot. Or how long does it take me to pull out my sniper rifle?
It's instant. It's the weapon swapping in this is free action.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a shot at him, if that's possible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This
You do
guy
it.
directly in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, how do I do this?
Well, can she use the sniper rifle because it has a minimum range?
It does. I think she's outside of that minimum range. Let me
Yeah,
check.
it's 45 feet away.
Okay.
Yes, the minimum range on it is. It's actually 80. So it'll be at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yep.
Ah, crap. Alright, we'll do this anyways.
Mm.
How do I use it, though? Because it says it's equipped, but I don't know where it is other places.
Do you have it set up as a weapon?
Let me see here.
Under attacks.
Oh,
I
it's
have
not.
my equipment.
It hasn't been put in yet. I'll just put it in real quick. This is gonna be Dex. Damage is 2d8, I believe.
I'll check for you. I have the player's handbook open.
Yeah, it is 2d8.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Cool.
All right. 1 second. There was no attack roll.
Auto hit.
Yep.
Auto hit.
Yes!
Dex attack, range, efficiency. Should have worked. Here, let me try this. It's broken.
Auto crit.
Yeah, sometimes they do that.
Does she have it set up to automatically roll?
Let me look. I'll roll damage, always roll advantage. It's on. Encumbrance, API. What the hell, man? Come on. Yeah, all of her weapons say attack.
Nothing.
Yeah, attack nothing. Hmm.
Roll it.
Let me just put a 2 in here. Yeah, just roll it. Just roll a 1d20. 2 of them.
Roll 2d20.
We'll have to fix that later. During the break. Okay.
Wait,
Uh,
wait.
Alright, yep, with the disadvantage you will miss. And then it is Sardon's turn.
What type of action is it to pick my combat rifle back up?
It's free.
Okay, I pick up the combat rifle, and I'm gonna shoot at him.
Yeah, it's smart.
Okay.
So we kill these guys, we get drugs. Sounds like a good deal to me.
We don't want drugs.
We can sell drugs.
All right. That bullet grazes him for 7. But he's still up.
In which case, do you get more than one free action? Can you take as many of those as you want?
Yeah.
I'm going to move up next to him, free action to put my weapon away, then claw bite.
We're only gonna let you do that if you have a melee weapon equipped.
But my melee weapon is my bare hands.
No, because that's OP.
Can I at least claw him?
I think you can do the bite. You have to look at your character or your
Race, yeah.
race.
It's even better if it's the bite.
Blah blah blah. Natural weapons, claws, bite. No, you can use the claw as a bonus, but
Yeah.
only with a melee. So, alright, that's gonna hit. Alright, and then it is. As you claw this guy, and he looks at you angrily. Dead guy, he's dead. This guy is. Okay, this is the stun guy. We didn't roll for the rounds here. I need you to roll for how many rounds he's stunned for.
Right. 1d4, right?
Yep. Okay, so this is his last round, and then he'll wake up at the end of it, and then this guy will take a shot at Morn. It's right in front of him.
Good.
It takes 2 shots. The 15 plus 5, 20. I'm guessing that's going to hit.
Just barely.
For 8 damage.
Doesn't even faze me.
And then it's Morn's turn. Oh, also
Wait, who shot me?
this guy right here.
Okay, cool.
I think we should keep Greg alive and try to reform him into a decent member of society.
I want to kill Greg. He shot me.
Don't be mean to Greg.
Oh, I'm gonna be mean to Greg.
Hold on one second.
And JD, I get advantage when I'm flanking people, right?
There isn't any flanking.
Okay, how do I get advantage for my sneak attack then?
There are different ways, but basically, as long as someone is within 5 feet, then you'll get your sneak attack.
Okay.
Or if you can hide behind something, because you can do a bonus action to hide, then you'll have advantage that way.
Okay.
These two are still focused on me. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna use burst fire on these two fuckers up here.
Okay.
Um,
Roll your damage.
it's 10 rounds.
Okay. Yep, you fire full auto at these guys, and this guy basically hides behind this barrel and is not hit. This guy is hit for 9. As these bullets hit him right in the chest and fail to pierce his armor, but still did some damage. And then it is Eldon's turn.
Ready? I will move here and attack him with my katana.
Okay. And Yeah, he turns to face you and is able to kind of deflect it slightly with his weapon, but still takes a large gash. But he's still up.
And I'll use my other one too.
No, you will not.
No. Do I
You
have
hit
advantage?
Sargon.
Don't stab Pupper.
And yeah, you basically he deflects your blow again with his assault rifle here, and we'll see if you stumble forward and stab Sargon. So
That's what you guys get for 4 on 1 while I'm taking on 4.
just roll a d100 or a d20. There's a 50% chance.
Is higher or lower good?
Higher is always better.
Fuck.
All right.
That wasn't a D100.
Yep. So you fall forward and he deflects your blow right into Sargon. Sargon, you take 9 damage from a katana.
I look down at the wound and then I look at Eldon and I go, "We're gonna talk about this later."
And then you bite him.
No.
Brad's gonna move over here and take a shot at Morn.
Yep.
Take 2 shots at Morn with his pistol, one of which will hit
Oh, come on.
for 4
One.
damage.
Oh, I was like, 1 damage? Okay. Hopefully they'll all just shoot at me. That's my goal.
All right. Well, this guy's gonna shoot at you.
Trying to be very distracting.
13 plus 5 is gonna miss as you hold up your arm again and your armor blocks the brunt of it. And then it's Igor's turn.
He's gonna move down. He's gonna cast Stimpack.
Cast impact. All right.
Super cast that Stimpack, yo.
All right. So
Go for a...
You said you wanted us to keep track of how much damage we've taken in
Yes.
fights from now on.
yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna be wounded after this.
I'm pretty sure I have broken every bone in my body. I have taken more damage than my max health.
Yeah, you'll have taken a wound after the combat. So Sargon, you get stabbed basically in the side by this katana, and you just kind of look at him, and then you get stabbed in the back.
I
But then
take
you
away boo boo.
but then you realize you kind of look back and you see that's Igor, and he's just stemming you up. And then it's Nexus's turn.
Okay. Is this the guy who was behind me before?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to charm person.
Oh.
All right.
And make him my friend.
All right, he's gonna get a wisdom save here. She fails. How do you charm him? What do you do?
So I'll just
She sings a Barney song.
I'll kind of give him a little wave and then like crook my finger like to tell him to come closer.
All right. And then it is Sargon's turn. We'll resolve that on that guy's turn.
Can I claw bite?
No,
Just-
only 1 claw.
Okay. So that's my main action.
Okay.
Bite.
All right.
Free action. And I can't do anything with my bonus action.
Right.
Caesar is going to shoot him, however.
Okay.
Because I am mad at this guy.
Take 11.
Is he dead?
No, he looks really hurt though.
Finish him off, Caesar. Come on.
Does he
Oh.
get any residual effect from eating people that have taken drugs?
Taking a bite out of him.
Make him stronger.
And he's basically, he feels like he's doing a pretty good job of fighting these two in melee, considering he's got an assault rifle. But then all of a sudden, he just gets hit in the back of the head with a bullet from Caesar, and his head just kind of explodes, and
What?
and he's dead. He's really dead.
I am an angry pupper. When puppers get angry, they bite people.
And this guy will take a shot from behind this barrel at Nexus.
Can I use my reaction to throw up shield?
You don't. Let's see if you need to here. He's got 12 plus 5, 17. Is that going to hit?
It's exactly the same as my armor class.
Then yes, you can cast shield.
Okay.
All right, and yep, he takes a shot at you, and you just barely see him out of the corner of your eye, and you hold up your hand, and this magical barrier appears and blocks all the shrapnel. And then
Which one took a shot at her?
it was this guy.
Okay.
And this guy, where is he? Here he is. He's going to shoot Morn again, because he likes to shoot at Morn.
That's fine.
Right. He's going to shoot twice. One of them is a 19
Yeah, that hits.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
And then it's Morn's turn.
Getting low on them healths. Hold on. Math is hard. Okay. Shit, I'm just gonna pull out my shotgun and shoot this guy in front of me.
Okay, which guy?
This one.
Not the charmed one.
Oh,
The friend.
no, I meant what was the one that shot at her? This one?
Yes.
Okay, then that one. Do I need to take a step to do that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna step over here, shoot him, and then step back.
Oh, you don't need to. Never mind. And that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Even though he's, he tries to hide behind this barrel, but it doesn't matter. You flank him, and yep, he takes some damage from that, and then it is Eldon's turn.
All right. I'm gonna go down here. 15. And I will do 2 attacks on him.
No, I'm Greg.
You shot me, Greg.
Not Greg.
I didn't want to. You scared me.
It's okay.
Alright.
Scared him back.
And yeah, you're stabbing at him, and he's basically deflecting your blows with his pistols, just through sheer fear and
By
will.
accident.
Yeah, just flailing his arms around, and
Uh,
luckily manages to evade your blows.
Which is the most frustrating thing.
yes.
And then he's going to disengage.
Greg, come back.
And then he sees Morn, and then he goes this way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh god, another
He likes
one.
you.
And then he sees Caesar.
And he just kind of heads back over here to the corner and kind of hunkers down.
Shoot the robot, for the love of God, people.
Caesar
guy-
is not just a robot. Caesar is my friend.
He's not a living being that can die.
This guy sees something out of the corner of his eye, and he looks over at Nexus, and in his eyes, she's got this brilliant aura around her, and she's just this beautiful, majestic creature. And then he sees shots fired in her direction, and it's like she doesn't even look. She just holds up her hand and blocks them all with the energy
She's
shield.
a god.
And yeah, he kind of is lost in the moment. and he heads in your direction. And then it is Igor's turn.
So, seeing everyone's bleeding profoundly, Igor turns around, starts running towards Morn, and he stabs her with his stem and says, "Stop dying!"
Sorry. These guys are really good shots for a bunch of druggies.
Morn, have you been
Where's
adding
our
up
plot armor?
Yes, I have.
He gets 6.
plot armor? 6.
I've taken 33 damage.
I've only taken 17 points of damage.
Everyone likes to shoot puppers.
Alright, and then
Well, you
You're-
need more armor.
you're healed for 6. And then Nexus, what are you doing?
Kill somebody, please.
I'm gonna try. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna use magic missile because technically I'm protected from it right now. And so it has a range of 120 feet. Oh geez. How clear is my shot on this guy right here?
Oh, you
Don't
can hit
kill
him.
Greg.
Well, you don't
Is
need to
that
roll anything.
Greg?
Magic. Yeah.
That's
magic
Greg.
missile will
Greg
automatically
is
hit
running.
anyone.
We don't want to kill Greg?
No, he's running. Kill him.
Oh,
I want to kill Greg.
I'm gonna shoot at Greg.
No!
Poor Greg. It's the DM's favorite.
He's having a rough day.
He's the only
JD,
named
do you remember
NPC.
Meepo?
Yeah.
Goddamn Meepo.
What is happening?
Voiced
it
by
not-
Steam Bloom.
Is it not working?
Nope, I got it. It wanted me to do other things.
Pew, pew.
Go ahead and roll that 3 times.
Pew pew pew.
I like to
Never mind,
imagine
I
they get
lied.
finger pistols.
Was Nolan North?
Okay.
Nice.
Better and better, the best we go.
9, 11. Okay. And yeah, he's hit by a barrage of these magic missiles, and he's knocked back into these barrels or boxes over here, and just kind of topples over onto them, and they scatter. And yeah, he falls back in the corner. And then, as a bonus action, would you like to do anything with your charmed guy? Basically, what charm does is you have advantage on persuasion or any kind of diplomacy rolls. So, is there anything you'd like to? What are you gonna do with him?
Tell him to shoot that guy.
I'll just wink at him and tell him to come and stand next to me.
Okay. All right, and then it is Sargon's turn.
Everything I know I learned from books.
I'm gonna switch back to my assault rifle. Or combat rifle, sorry. My fancy modded one that I almost never use. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay. He's taking cover, but that's a crit, so that's gonna hit him.
For 17.
17. This guy has yet to take damage, but he has now.
Oh, what? He's taking damage.
Mm-mm.
I totally threw a grenade at him one time.
No, that must have been someone. That was this guy and the other guy. Yep. So yeah, you hit him right in the shoulder there, and he just, he pops up to take a shot and gets shot in the shoulder, and then ducks back down behind this barrel.
Caesar's gonna move to here. I'm guessing he can't take cover at this angle.
No. Mm-mm. Another crit. Oh,
Boom. Me and Caesar, MVP.
8. He looks pretty hurt after that, as he's shot from 2 different angles.
What? I'm totally the MVP.
This guy will come forward. Actually, no. He'll just stay back here behind this barrel and take a shot at Morn with his shotgun here, which will miss. He just can't. I mean,
He sucks. It's fine.
his ammo is bunk.
I'm
Like,
not even gonna go after him. He can't hit me.
He's shooting you with a Nerf gun, basically. It's just bouncing off of your armor, and he's just like, goddamn bird shot. And then,
Let's just say he's not only on jet.
This guy will take a shot back at Sargon. 2 shots, actually. I'm guessing, let's see, what's your AC?
16.
Okay, so 1 will hit for, 11 damage.
What?
And then it's Morn's turn.
The SPCA is going to take me away if you let them keep abusing me like this.
Yeah, he's all fucked up.
I have taken 44
If
damage.
you would have
this fight.
if you would have just fallen unconscious, you would have been fine. I'm going to. How much movement do I have? I'm gonna go right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot this guy in the face
Okay.
with a shotgun.
Oh, wow. Alright. Yep, you do. You just go right up to him.
That's what he gets for not taking damage.
While this is while he's taking his shot at Sargon, and he gets a good hit on him, and he's just like, yeah. And then he just turns his head, and he just sees 2 barrels, and boom, his head explodes.
Then I'll move back up here.
Before you move away, Caesar swivels his turn and uses it for a high five.
The robots are learning. And then it is Eldon's turn.
Alright, I'll use my bonus action to dash. And yell, Greg!
I'm sorry!
Greg
And
just
then
gives up.
I'll
Greg, when
attack.
you approach him, he drops his pistols, and he's just kind of like laying on the ground. He's like, please don't kill me.
Fine, I'll taser him with my glove.
Okay.
Smart.
Alright. Yeah, let's see here.
Please tell me he makes it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, he did. But he does just lay over and pretend to be unconscious.
I know you're
I'm
faking
crying
sense
now.
too.
He's gonna roll a performance.
Ooh.
13. Alright. And that's his whole turn. Then this guy standing over next to Nexus.
Well, I can still move because I use my bonus action to dash.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Finish your movement.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, he's just gonna look at Nexus like, what's a girl like you doing in a place like this? And then it's Igor's turn.
I just imagine Nexus is like, I'm murdering your comrades.
Yeah, just shoot him point blank.
Igor's going to sit on his crate. He's going to light a cigarette, and he's going to shoot Sargon with a dart.
Oh,
Poor Igor, he's just like running around
I
staring.
need cigarettes.
I'm not joking. Igor has healed me from more damage than is my max hit points.
He has taken every turn this combat to heal you, except
Yeah.
for
Oh, that's my turn.
one when he healed me.
all right. That's your bonus action.
His
You're
action
one.
is to take out a cigarette and sit down in the crate and start smoking.
Okay. Then Nexus.
He doesn't like to do damage, he just likes to heal it.
Oh. I don't even know what to say to this guy. Let's.
Tell him to shoot the other guy.
Can I have them hurt their comrades? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a persuasion.
I
You
just
have to defend
can't.
you.
I just can't do anything to harm him, right?
Right. No one can. If anyone harms him, then the spell's broken.
Okay.
Good to know, I was gonna shoot him.
Oh gosh. So I'll turn to him and I'll say, I need someone strong to protect me. Can you take care of your friend?
I like that.
Does Nexus know how to flirt already?
She's read
It
the book.
looks like it.
She's read the book.
She got on the internet, what do you expect?
All right,
I
so
know,
you,
really. I mean, the internet is just—it's alive with all the flirtations.
so yeah, you basically put your hand up and touch his cheek, and you whisper it in his ear, and roll your persuasion.
I like the
Does she
idea.
have advantage?
I'm gonna give you advantage, absolutely.
I like the idea Nexus just has, like, every once in a while randomly blurts out a meme because they think it's regular.
Oh, well, I'll protect you.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna kill that guy.
All right. And yeah, this guy sees him approaching, and just like, oh god, what the fuck? And just barely manages to hide behind this barrel as he fires his shotgun at him. And then it's Sargon's turn.
Okay.
Sargon, just sit and chill for a little bit.
Sargon has like 5 fucking stems just hanging from his like side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still stuck in everywhere, yeah.
I look like a fucking porcupine instead of a dog. So step 1 is to shoot the guy with the shotgun as Sargon.
Alright. Yep, he's taking cover.
Then Caesar is going to move to, like, here.
On Greg.
He is on top. Yeah, he's on top of Greg.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot at the guy.
Oh, my legs! Alright.
Man, I want to kill the guy in the corner.
He is still up as he's hit in the side by a bullet here.
Yeah.
And he is going to
Oh, he can't shoot me.
take a shot at his buddy here.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was about to happen.
And his friend, he says, I will protect you. And, you know, he hides behind this barrel, and the shot misses.
Good.
And then it is, let's see here. This guy's dead. And then it's Morn's turn.
Yeah.
Move him here.
I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head.
Okay.
Holy crap.
He's dead.
Yeah, shotguns to the head for everybody.
And then with this, let's see, how long does this charm person last?
I
Like
think
an
it's a-
hour.
1 hour? Okay. Then combat is over.
I walk up to this guy and shoot him in the head.
Oh,
No!
Okay.
It's gonna miss. No, it doesn't.
all right.
Does that kill him? I was really hoping it would.
I'm gonna say it does, because basically what happens is he looks at Morn, and or I'm sorry, he looks at Nexus and he says, "Did I do good? Did I do good?"
No.
and then Morn puts a shotgun to his ear and pulls the trigger.
Oh,
All right,
yes.
now just Greg.
Caesar's in the
Greg.
corner running, like, backing up and running over and backing up and running over Greg's legs.
My legs.
I think it's broken. Well, now we got more guns. I'm gonna like check out the rest of this place, make sure there's nobody like hiding. I don't know.
I want
what.
to loot the bodies.
That's smart.
Igor stabs a stem into Sargon. Takes 6.
All right.
Back to half health again.
Looting the bodies, you
600 crits.
find 1, 2 shotguns, 2 assault rifles, a machine gun.
Are we writing this in the thingy?
All right, I'll type it out to shotgun.
Okay. Machine gun. Ooh, machine gun.
Nexus is gonna pick up her gun from where she dropped it on the floor.
Okay. pick up your machine pistol, sure. And inside the bags, you will find a sniper rifle, 5 assault rifles, and 5 SMGs.
You guys move the van closer, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
Yes.
pack it all in.
And I think he said something about there might be other people, so we might want to load up and leave.
Yeah, you said there were like 24 people outside.
Before we leave, I lean down and say softly to Greg, this is what happens when you mess with Vinny's soldiers.
Okay.
And then you pass out from the extreme limb damage.
I look
Oh,
at Igor and I'm like, can you make sure this guy survives long enough to tell them what happened?
I'm busy with cigarette.
Cigarette. And are you guys going to leave the drugs?
No.
No, those are mine now.
Yeah.
We take all the things.
Take the drugs.
Is there anything else in the warehouse?
No, nothing of value.
All right, let's go.
Before we're gonna move everything to the door, and I'm just gonna like peek outside and see if I see anybody.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting ready to load this stuff up, and you kind of look out the door, and you don't see anyone.
Sweet. Okay. Get in the van as fast as possible.
All right, so you load everything up here. Well, actually, the van isn't even. Oh, yeah, you guys pulled the van up. That's
to
right.
bring the drugs,
Bring
yeah.
the drugs.
Can we also take their vehicle?
Ooh, yeah.
Can any?
I want to drive.
I want to drive.
I look at Nexus and I'm like, did you learn how to drive online as well?
No,
Peter
rock,
can
paper,
drive.
scissors.
That was not in part of her training regimen that Vinny gave her. She does not yet know how to drive a vehicle, much like
We need more
many
know-how.
of you.
I can drive.
Let me get the van here. So what you do is you pull the van up.
Under the car.
You back it up to the building here, and you load it up.
So
Oh.
I have remote control of Caesar. That's how it works, right?
Yes.
Could I take the remote control bit out of Caesar temporarily and put it into that car?
No, Eldon.
Igor can drive.
Yeah.
No, Igor can drive.
Eldon
Okay.
and Eldon and Igor, I would say those two should go in the car, and Nexus, and then me and Sargon and Caesar can go in the van.
Do I have to remind you of last time I trusted anyone else to drive? We had the police car incident.
As you guys
That
are
was
having,
a different.
as you guys are having this conversation,
Yeah, we just.
you
get-
hear the sound of engines approaching, sound of vehicles approaching your position.
Can we do the
At
run?
which time I jump in the van, I say, fine, you guys can drive, and then I take off.
What? I'm supposed to be getting in the van with you.
Yeah, I assume you guys
Okay.
also get in the van with me.
Yes. So that's how we're gonna split it. It's me, Sargon, and Caesar, and then Igor, Nexus, and Eldon.
Are there 2 Nexuses? Oh, there are.
So many.
Quick, get in.
Okay. So put yourselves in the vehicles that you are going to be in here. Oh, Eldon. Why are there 2 of you?
So many clones.
It's something I've been working on. No.
The drugs! When the drugs hit. Woo!
One second.
Yeah, so we drive back to Uncle Vinny's.
Oh, not yet. You don't.
We don't.
All right.
What?
So-
This is why I wanted to mount a minigun on my van.
All right. So you guys are in the van, and Eldon and Igor are in the all-terrain vehicle. And
I'm watching Igor as he drives, trying to learn how to do it.
okay. Let me just do something here real quick. Going to move you to another map now. All right. this here.
God damn it, cat. Psycho Kitty just attacked me. Calm down.
All right, now this isn't to scale. This is just kind of a reference here of what's going on so that you guys can see it.
Oh boy.
Does everyone see this? Or do I need to move tokens again?
There are no rules. We drive in the middle of the road.
Yep, pretty much.
All right, does everyone have vision of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks
I-
like fun.
I look at Morn and I'm like, do you still have explosives?
Yeah, it's you.
Your mic's on your head.
I have 2.
Perfect.
Okay. So,
And a grenade launcher.
as you guys kind of pull out of this this long drive that led to that warehouse, 2 other vehicles approach from separate sides and kind of merge onto the road here, and they are giving chase. And you guys have some decisions here.
Are we gonna take
Yes.
a break first?
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and take a break right there,
Okay.
And then we'll make decisions.
and then you'll make decisions. Everyone's back. Igor.
Da.
Okay. James? James?
I'm here.
Okay.
Bueller.
All right. So, you have some choices here. There's a couple of different ways that you can go to get back home here. You're kind of at a crossroads here. You can go back on the highway and try and lose them on the highway the way that you came. You can go through the back roads where all those parked vehicles were and try and maneuver through the cars. Or you can try and head into the deserted suburb and try and lose them in there.
I think we just have Morn shoot grenades at them.
I only have 2, so
There's only 2 cars.
Right. Wherever it is that this is Sargon, and the driver's decisions, where are you guys gonna go, and then the other characters will be able to do things, in the vehicle.
Yeah. Which do I think would be better for combat for us?
I don't know. Which do you think would be better?
what were our options?
Your options? Let's see here. You could go back on the highway the way you came. Try and lose them on the highway. You can go towards those back roads where all the vehicles were parked on the roads and try and maneuver through there, or you can head into the deserted suburb.
Over a short range comm, I say to Igor, deserted suburb.
The van is not so fast, and these are off-road, so I say highway.
Exactly.
The suburb streets are paved. The suburb streets are paved. Suburb.
If we go on the back streets, they have the advantage since they're running to all terrains.
TikTok.
Igor voted for the highway. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, and as you guys are kind of driving here, just flooring it all out, you guys will see that Igor, the vehicle that he's currently driving, is definitely faster than the van.
Hey, try not to get any bullet holes in my new car, okay?
My new car, I'm gonna learn to drive.
Since these cars can't go faster, it'd probably be better to make them maneuver a
Yeah,
bit.
so the abandoned places with lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the important question. Do we think Sargon is a better driver than a bunch of drugged up drug lords?
You have no way of knowing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think that the off-road vehicles are going to be able to maneuver as well. Um,
Well, they do have like lifts on them, so they do look to be top heavy. Like the potential for rollover on a sharp turn is much more potential with their vehicles than say with the van.
yeah,
So we don't think they're very maneuverable.
right.
Is this roughly accurate?
Sure.
Igor, I want you to slow down very quickly.
And flip your vehicle.
You got stamps on the brakes.
Don't turn, just decelerate very quickly.
Oh boy.
We're going to go between them, and then we're going to turn around and drive in the other direction.
Okay, you're the boss.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
DM did not plan for this.
Eldon,
Remember, I'm in the back of an open-ended vehicle.
Eldon, are you wearing a seatbelt?
Is there one back here?
No.
No.
Then probably not.
Grappling hook.
True. Can I like just?
So is this what you're doing? You guys are gonna try and slam on the brakes and let them pass?
Then turn around and drive in the other direction.
Alright. They will
I want to shoot them whenever we go the other way.
Yeah, they'll all be shooting at you as well.
Do their tires look armored?
No, they just look really big. I will say that this is not to scale, and that they are currently probably about 120 feet back away from you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they were much closer than that.
No, this isn't quite to scale. This is just to give you an idea of.
I say we shoot at them. Try to take out the tires, maybe blow them up.
Yep, aim at tires unless you have explosives.
So are we just gonna head straight to town and then try to get them off our?
Well, yeah. You're going to be wherever it is. Choose the direction you're traveling, and then as you're traveling that way, then we'll resolve the
Right.
the shooting and the maneuvering and all of this.
I don't think we have a fair fight on a straightaway. That's all I'm gonna say.
My only issue is that no offense to Igor here, the worst driver of the two of us is going to have a very top-heavy vehicle in an area where the issue is mainly mobility.
Worst case
So-
scenario, we wreck the extra vehicle and take the van.
Worst case scenario, we kill two of our members.
They'll be fine.
That's always
They
it.
have the
I'm
healer.
acrobatics.
Yeah, they have the healer. They'll be fine.
That's not how it works if the healer dies.
I have a stim pack. It's fine.
Okay, let's go to the back roads then.
Okay. All right. As you're driving through here, first what I need is a driving check.
Does my
Kind
van
of,
have like a back door?
Yes, it does.
Awesome. That is where Caesar goes.
There's no like driving check on my sheet. What do I roll?
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yep,
Perfect.
wisdom. You just do a
How
wisdom
many
save.
rows of seats are in this van?
Oh no.
Oh, fuck me.
There are 3 rows of seating in the van, and in the back there is like a utility area with 2 doors that swing open.
Well, we got a nat 1 on the van.
Okay,
We have two nat ones on the van.
that's not good.
And
No.
Elton yells, "I could drive better!"
You can't even parallel park.
Oh my god, natural 1. Okay,
What?
so while you're swerving through these vehicles, you guys did the back roads, correct?
Yep.
I need you to roll. Each of you will hit a pothole.
Morn should have drove.
And then I'm gonna need, let's see here. Just roll a 1d20, Sargon. Okay, and then Igor do the same.
13 isn't a terrible roll.
Actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay. So what happens is that you do hit a pothole, but luckily you don't have a blowout in your tire. However, the approaching vehicles do gain on you with their driving checks, and at this point they're about 60 feet back. And then we'll do the van. What is everyone in the van going to do?
I'm crawling to the back of the van. And I'm gonna open like the back window. Is there a window that I can open?
The whole
Tire
door,
door.
2 doors open. They swing outward.
So there's no windows.
There are windows. Yeah.
I would just like to open a window so that I can steady my gun on it.
They don't.
Bust the
you'd have-
window.
Yeah, bust it out. Bust the window out.
Sorry, Sargon, and I bust the window out.
All right.
Caesar comes up beside you and he does the same thing with his turret.
Yeah. I do it with my grenade launcher.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to shoot it into the back of one of the trucks,
Okay.
right as it's gonna explode. Like, try to time it right.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Yeah. That's 2. Fuck.
It's 8 plus 2, or
8 plus. I think it's 5. Yeah, 5.
no? It's plus 5. Okay.
Yeah, I
So
have plus
that's
5 to attack.
Okay,
I'm
so
assuming it
13.
still uses. Does it use strength or? Yeah, it'd be.
No, it's dexterity.
Yeah, then it's still 5.
Okay. So a 13. Let's see here. He'll just make a driving check here. All right. And yeah, he sees that you pop that grenade in there and your grenade launcher there and shoot it off, and he's able to kind of dodge out of the way as it just kind of bounces next to it, and then you see this explosion behind it. However, the vehicle is unscathed.
Fuck. Okay.
And
So how
then
far is the vehicle following the van?
they are about 60 feet away now
Crap.
because they gained on them.
I'm gonna reload it.
But you can fire your machine pistol out the window. Or cast a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, is she in the van with us?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking she was
I
in the truck.
am.
She followed you.
Ah, makes sense. You would think she wouldn't follow me since I shot her friend in the head, but
Eh.
All right.
She knew it wasn't her friend.
It was a false friend. It's okay.
it's true.
All right. Yeah, you fire. Oh, okay. That's the turret shooting. And let's see here. All right. All right. The Caesar shoots his turret back at one of the vehicles and hits one of the guys inside, and he actually falls out of the back of the vehicle and is left behind.
Oh, that's helpful.
And then cloud of daggers. You feel.
I just realized we have a potential of 4 vehicles.
I did too.
I was going
Sorry.
to ask, is it possible for me to move the cloud with us as we are driving, or am I just supposed to center it in one place and then I have to leave it there?
Yeah, if you cast that, you're not going to be able to. Well, no, you could. Let's see here. Concentration 5 minutes, centered on a point you choose within range. when it enters
So it
spell's
just has to be
area.
within 60 feet.
So yeah, you can basically put the cloud right in front of the vehicle and like have it drive into it, and then they'll all basically everything will take the effect of it, but it won't be able to follow.
I'll take it.
All right. When choose a creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on its turn, which will be right now. So go ahead and roll your 4d4. All right, 11. So the vehicle and everyone inside it will all take 11 damage. Second here. And then let's see, what is Eldon doing?
Can I try and aim? Because if they're within 60 feet, then that's in range of my sword throw.
Uh-huh.
Can I try and hit the driver on that one?
If you aim for specifically the driver in the moving vehicle, you'll have disadvantage.
Okay. What about
but
for one of the tires?
Whenever you're doing a called shot like that, like a specific part of it, it'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the only thing I can do, so I'll use one of my katanas and try and aim for the tire.
Okay.
No.
No.
Well, they're gonna get damaged anyway.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
No. No, it's fine. I have a
Alright.
new plan.
All right, a 12. Yeah, you'll fail to pierce through the tire.
All right, and then I'll reel it back in and try one more time.
Okay. Going with both of them. Okay, that's a crit.
No,
Yay!
it doesn't have disadvantage.
Yeah, we'll take the crit though.
Okay.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 damage to the tire. Yeah, that should be enough to kill the tire.
I killed a tire.
And let's just see what happens with the driving. All right. So you do hit the tire, and it goes out. The vehicle basically kind of goes out of control here, and turns over and lands on its side, and everyone in the vehicle is thrown out, and they are no longer chasing you. So this is good. With a crit.
Okay, done.
And then, let's see. I'm guessing that was this vehicle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so they are gone. Alright, and then shots will be fired at, let's see here. At the van. This guy is going to aim for the tires. He's going to shoot twice.
Shit. Now we really need the extra vehicles.
15 plus 5, so that's a 20. Hit the tire. 5, 6, 7 damage. Alright, then I need a driving check
Yep.
from Sargon.
Who is very quiet.
He's watching Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
No, I was muted. I was actually saying that you said if you specifically say you're aiming for for tires, then it's disadvantage. So shouldn't he have an aim?
Oh, he'll have to roll twice. I'm sorry. He has disadvantage. You're exactly right. Okay, but he will still hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
Good catch, though. You're right. I'm sorry.
At least he hits with hopefully less damage or something. I don't know.
No.
The damage is the same.
Okay, is 7 enough to pop a tire? It's not
It
enough
is.
to pop proper first level fighter.
It is, and that's why I need a driving check.
Oh boy.
Double nat ones again? Yay!
That would be really
Don't
bad.
say that.
Your driving checks are the worst, man.
I know, he never has good ones. That's why I'm like, Morn should drive.
All right. One of the tires does blow out, but you manage to maintain control of the vehicle as sparks start to fly. Let's see here.
Is
I
he
already
slow?
know what we're doing with that all-terrain vehicle we stole.
Are they catching up to us?
They will, yes, they will be catching up.
Would it
JD,
be
from what I
considered?
s- Oh, go ahead.
Would it be considered an athletics trick to try to climb on top of the van?
Yes.
Don't.
Go
I
big
think-
or go home.
I think I can jump into the other car.
Oh my god, Morn.
Into which car?
The enemy car.
Into the
That's
enemy
what I
car?
was gonna do.
I know, right? Well, I was gonna do that before you pop the tire, and then we would have had 4 cars, but
But you could also miss and fall and get run over.
Yeah,
that's fine. I'm gonna have injuries anyway.
you could die.
As they're doing this, Igor's gonna slow down, get parallel to the next car, and he's
Yeah.
gonna attempt to dart the driver with tranquilizing dart.
Okay.
Oh, when Igor does that, would I have a better chance of jumping?
Yeah, we'll resolve that here in just a second.
Okay.
13 on the driver. That's gonna. You have to make an attack roll though at disadvantage. And also a driving check.
Yeah.
Do everything, Igor.
Do all the things. Oh crap.
All right.
Clearly gonna miss,
Yep.
and I'm amazing.
Next time Morn drives. Just saying it.
All right.
Worst rolls ever.
And as this occurs, you basically hit a pothole, but these tires are really strong in this vehicle, so you'll be okay. However, you will lose ground on them.
Perfect. So, does Morn express to me that she wishes to jump into the other vehicle?
No. I open the back doors and I start climbing onto the roof.
No, hold on. Let them finish their attacks here at the vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
But they already shot a tire.
All right. It's going to miss. All right, and that will hit. That's going to be the other tire.
Damn, another driving test?
Yep,
I mean, this one's easier because, it's on the other side this time, so it evens out.
that's right. It is on the other side. However, the vehicle is rear-wheel drive.
Oh my
And you fail.
How far from us are they right now?
Is there higher than a 10 on these dice?
Am I rolling D10 by accident?
I don't know.
Roll
Like,
20 is rigged.
Okay.
It's JD's freaky D&D voodoo.
it really is. It's not fair.
From now on, whenever I'm doing a driving test, I'm not going to do the test with the freaking preset.
With both of the rear tires blown out, the vehicle being rear-wheel drive goes out of control and basically starts spinning, doing going 360 all the way around. It does this.
Deploy the blades.
It does this twice, and then it will fall over onto its side
Good.
and will become immobile.
How far is the car behind us?
Well, at this point, they'll pull up and be just like 20 feet away. And then we have another vehicle back here.
Do we take damage from that?
No.
I didn't have a seatbelt on.
Shut up.
I curled in the back.
The damage. Everyone takes D6 of damage.
I'd like to point out I did have my seatbelt on because I'm
Yeah.
a good citizen.
Roll your own damage.
Caesar takes damage.
Of course.
That's what you get for bad driving.
And I'll roll for Caesar too.
Now you're rolling high.
I roll higher on a d6 for damage than I do on a d20 for a check. At this point, Sargon, that damage isn't from like the rolling. Sargon got himself under control. That's just him beating his face off the wheel.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you guys to this map here, where this has occurred.
Oh God.
On the upside, I've taken a level 50 damage.
That's not good. You probably have like bleeding internally.
I have broken all of my limbs.
All right. Yep, I'm going to say that the vehicle, basically you spin out of control and the vehicle topples over and lands on its side. You've gone off the road into this parking lot here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll actually put you up against this vehicle that brings you to a stop. Now, the other vehicle, the pursuit vehicle, they pull up along the road here. And depending on what Igor does will dictate what they do from here.
Are they getting out?
They haven't. They're basically all the people in the back are turned back and they're looking at Igor.
T-bone them.
Wait, what?
I yelled to freaking Eldon, hold on tight.
There's nothing to hold on to.
Well, then jump out.
Yeah, just jump out. I think that's gonna be.
Well, can I use the momentum to like launch myself at the car too? Do like some sort of acrobatics flip?
Are you ramming them?
Oh, T-boning him straight on, man.
All right.
Yes.
They stopped, right?
All the
yeah.
cars are going to be destroyed.
Definitely.
Yeah, don't destroy the new car.
They'll come to a complete stop, and as you approach, you were a little bit behind because of that driving check, and you will try to T-bone the vehicle.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Correct.
And what is Eld?
I'm ready to do an acrobatics check to do some cool flips, dodges, and whatever, so I don't get hurt, but I land right next to him, ready to attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your acrobatics. All right. So you jump out a little bit early here,
Into the grass, nice and fluffy.
aiming for the grass, but actually
Oh.
you do hit the grass, but then you roll off and you hit this vehicle here. And it takes 6 points of damage. Now, as these guys look back and they see Igor, they're going to make Dex here to jump out of the vehicle.
Natural one.
All right, one of them is able to jump out of the vehicle here. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. All right, the rest stay. Make a driving check.
Oh my gosh.
I swear to God, it doesn't go higher than 10.
I'm not using the fucking sheet anymore. I'm just gonna spend all my rolls.
It's broken.
All right. So, yeah, you try to ram it right in the side, but you kind of hit it to where your tires collide here, and this vehicle is wedged. Now they're wedged together here with these tires. And then you need to make a, let's see here. Are you wearing your seatbelt?
What do you do?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
All right, then you need to make a dex save.
Seatbelts are not cool.
All right.
+2, so 21.
All
Actually,
right,
no, it wore off, so 19.
All right, you are thrown from the vehicle, but you hit like basically these tree branches, and they kind of slow your fall and allow you to fall safely into the grass here.
But that
Important
vehicle.
question. Am I still holding my vodka?
Yeah, you haven't spilled a drop.
Perfect.
And then the other guys.
But the vehicles have minimum damage, right?
These guys are
Um,
booked.
Minus the van, but
Oh, I mean, they're definitely not drivable in their current state any longer.
fire.
What if I were to just like take off the tires that are wedged together?
We're screwed.
Yeah, you'll probably want to worry about that here in a moment. And let's see here. Then we will roll initiative.
This is not a good day for Sargon.
It's not a good day for this whole freaking team.
I think
I'm
this is
having
the
a blast.
worst day Sargon has ever had in his life.
I forgot to
He
click
was
my
like
thing.
kidnapped by bandits and forced to like murder innocent people. I think this was worse than that.
Can you put mine in? I forgot to click the thingy.
What'd you roll?
17.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Descending.
Great, so all of us just have to kill one person each with one shot.
Yeah, can you do that?
I mean, maybe.
All right.
I'm much closer when I'm point blank. Or, I mean, much better. Much closer.
Everyone's much closer at point blank. That's how
Yeah,
point blank works.
All right, this guy will jump out of that vehicle and hop in this other one right here.
Hey.
And take a couple of shots at, let's see here, Eldon.
No.
He's trying to steal our stolen vehicle.
And
Don't touch my vodka.
what's your AC, Eldon?
15, I believe.
All right, they will both hit.
Uh,
3 damage, 7 damage. So total of 10. And then Eldon, it is your turn.
I'm at 2. Ugh. All right, then I'm gonna rush this guy, and since he hasn't gone yet, I get advantage, and if I hit, it's a crit.
Okay.
Why are we fighting them? Why don't we just give them the drugs?
Never.
We
Who
don't
are
even want
you?
them.
I'm sure they want more than just the drugs. I'm sure they
Alright.
want our lives at this
So
point.
if that's a crit, do I need to roll twice for both of them?
You don't need to. He's dead.
Okay, Elton
Ah.
did his job.
And then I run for cover.
You want to use your bonus action to dash to get further back, or are you just good right
What's
there?
my bonus? Oh, yeah, because that was only one attack. Yes, I will dash my little heart out.
Okay.
Sup, Eldon?
Hi.
All
I
right.
spit out some blood.
Top. All right. Now, Morn, you are in a vehicle which is currently on its side, and it will require a athletics check to climb out.
I
I'm having
probably won't make
flashbacks.
this because I know, right? I probably won't make this because
You're
know.
in the back, and you're kind of with
I'm
Caesar.
just gonna try to kick it out the
and,
window.
All right. And you feel lucky that you weren't on the other side of Caesar, or Caesar would be on top of you right now.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, you're able to get that door open and climb out of the back of the vehicle.
This is the second time I've rolled a vehicle.
Okay.
It is.
So is that my full
That's
turn,
gonna.
or do
Yep.
I
That's your action. That's everything.
Last time I was a tiny Asian man.
Then Sargon. Athletics.
Do I have to?
Well, I mean, you could just sit in the
You can,
vehicle.
yeah, stay in the van.
Can I do acrobatics instead?
Nope.
I can't backflip out?
Also, the car's on fire. No, I'm just kidding.
Do I have advantage? Caesar's gonna help me.
No, you're good.
I
You
just got off
succeed.
top of Caesar.
Oh, I have to roll for... Do I have to roll for Caesar, or does he just roll out like a boss?
He doesn't. He's actually on his side, and he'll require a couple people to tip him back over. And then it is Igor's turn.
You're gonna go 5, 10, 10,
Igor, you're so
15,
far away.
20, 25. I'm gonna punch this guy in his face.
Okay.
Nice. With your gun.
Igor.
He's
And
just
I'm gonna
got
take a
brass
little-
knuckles.
Little pill. Hold on.
Oh, you need to roll. I forgot to do this last time. Thank you for reminding me. You need to roll for addiction.
Yeah, I did.
You did.
Scroll up. It was 11.
It was 11? Okay, you're good. All right.
So punch this guy in his face. Attempt to, at least.
Okay.
What I roll?
Well, you're going to roll, I guess, a strength unarmed strike.
Yeah.
It'd be like a D4.
Am I proficient in punching?
You know, everyone's proficient in punching in Shadowfall, so absolutely.
Except for Nexus.
She hasn't read a book.
She
about
has
it yet.
Clearly don't hit him.
Preloaded
don't.
proficiencies.
He,
I'm done,
yeah,
that's my turn.
he hides behind the tailgate, and you basically punch the tailgate and dent it a little bit.
These digital dice are broken.
Then this guy will hop out here. Let's see here. He'll head over here and take a shot at Eeyore.
Bring it on! Fail everything.
Yep, and he will miss. Then it is this guy. Go. I guess to here, and he will also shoot at Igor.
Oh,
Oh,
poor
these guys have 2 attacks. I forgot. Either way, both of those miss. Both of those miss, and then this guy will. Hold on. Go over here behind this tree, and take a shot at Sargon.
Don't take a shot at Sargon.
2 shots at Sargon.
Don't
One
take,
of which is a crit.
Don't take 2 shots at Sargon.
Sargon, just go unconscious already. Jesus.
Let it
Aw.
happen.
Just 5 damage on
The
that crit.
DM wants you dead, okay?
You're so lucky. Yeah, you could have been dead. This guy is dead.
Excuse me while I pop my personal stem.
Yeah.
That guy, for some reason, already took his turn. All right, and then it's Nexus's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna set up shop on the kind of like just leaning over the front of the van on the hood.
Okay.
We'll just pull out the machine pistol and fire at this guy right here.
Okay. He does have cover behind the vehicle, and basically your bullets just litter the vehicle.
Ah, crap.
This guy will pop out and try and shoot down point blank at Igor.
Fucker.
Okay.
The guy in the back of the vehicle that you punched.
That you're like standing on top of.
13 plus 5.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. I figured as much. And then it is Eldon's turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to
where's-
do a stim pack.
Yeah.
My personal one. How much is that one?
1d4.
Or is it shitty?
1d4 plus 2.
Is that a full action?
Awesome. I don't know. Is
Yeah, stim packing is an action.
Okay.
okay then. As a bonus action, I would like to move a little bit, and then I'll go stealth or hide as my bonus action. Am I rolling stealth for that?
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
And it's Morn's turn.
It does go above 10. I'm gonna go. Can I see either of these two guys?
You can, but this guy has cover. Yeah, you can see this guy and shoot him.
Okay.
We get
You
on
can
the
shoot the other
car.
guy too, but he has. Or yeah, you could hop up on the vehicle and negate their cover.
That's a good idea. If I were to do that from the back, would it require an athletics?
No.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and use another burst fire.
Oh, okay.
My assault rifle.
They both fail and take 7 damage.
Cool. Oh, wait.
All right.
4, 5, 6.
Yep. You just hop on the vehicle and go full auto on these guys and litter them with bullets. And then it is Sargon's turn.
Sargon the Immortal. I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna jump into this truck.
Don't
Gonna
damage it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my stim pack. Heal 6 damage. Oh yeah, I have to add up that extra 5 I took in my... My god. Time we're done, Sargon is just gonna be a nub. Then I'm gonna do the whole claw bite routine.
Let's see here.
On the guy that Igor is standing on top of at the moment.
As a bonus action, you can claw. You won't be able to bite though.
Okay.
The stim bag is full action.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But bite is a free part of actions.
It's part of the attack action.
Yeah.
Stim pack action.
I see. Yeah.
Yep, I'll hit. We'll take
So
7.
I scratch him.
Alright, and then it is Igor's turn.
I attempt to punch him again.
We need to get Igor a knife or something.
14.
Mm. Why are you
I'm gonna punch him in
punching
his stupid
people?
smug face.
That
Just
hit.
shoot him, Jesus.
That hit.
Punched him in the face.
24 plus strength.
Igor, do you have a taser?
I want to punch people.
5 damage. Take that punch.
Yep, you do, and then you can
Max
see that his
damage.
face is turned red where you punched him.
2-on-1, guys. Come on, it's not fair.
I'm gonna jump down and then move to these guys.
Are you gonna punch them too?
Hey, these are my guys.
Punch all the guys.
Alright, this guy will fire twice at Morn.
They broke the Igor.
Miss?
1 hits.
No, miss.
For...
I used my legendary action to make him miss.
4 damage.
What? We have legendary actions?
I wish.
Mine just lets me pee on a sofa.
This guy's gonna try and punch Igor in the face.
Come.
And yeah, Igor holds up his shield and you just hear this ding. Ow!
Did he drop his weapon?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, you can say he dropped his weapon and he's trying to punch you in the face. Sure.
Okay.
Stupid guy punched your shield.
He's like, I can punch people too. Fuck it. Alright, this guy will...
How did this turn into a punching fight?
Igor turned it into a punch.
They
Igor
broke
forgot
the
he has a pistol that's holstered. He's
Yeah.
just angry.
This guy will hop on top of the vehicle here and take some shots at Sargon.
No.
You put yourself in these positions. 16 is your AC. Both of these are going to hit.
Both hit?
Both hit. They have plus
Does he have
5.
advantage?
Nope. That was 2 separate attacks. For...
Wow, he's got quite the modifier.
Yes, he does. They all do. And that's going to put you down.
Yeah, I'm finally unconscious. John can finally sleep.
Alright, and then it's Nexus.
Okay, so I can see this guy, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
And he's within my direct line, as is this guy. Like, I won't have any issues with shooting the car.
You can shoot this guy right here, standing on top of the vehicle. He does not have any cover of any kind.
Okay, so then we'll try a machine pistol again. See how this goes. How about damn apples?
Yep, that hits.
Cool. And can I use my bonus action to inspire Eldon?
Yep.
Hi, kitty.
Yay. What?
Is that what you said? You said hi, kitty?
Yes.
The meme.
Okay.
Damn
All right.
memes.
Alright, and then this guy will, let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna take some shots at Igor. With his pistols. 19 plus 5, I'm guessing, is gonna hit
That's definitely a hit.
for 4 damage.
That's nothing.
And then it is Eldon's turn, who is inspired.
Okay, is that a 1d6?
Is it?
I think so.
I think so. Alright. Since I am stealth, I will use my bonus action to dash. Pop up here, and I will swipe at this guy, so I have advantage, and if I hit, it's a crit.
Okay.
Crits.
Alright.
Crits for everyone.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, Igor again. You know, seeing when you're in like basically right in front of a guy, you just see a sword pop out through his chest, and
And I whisper, "You're going to need club soda to get the blood out."
Alright, and so it's a bonus action to use my other katana, right?
right, yeah,
Alright, so then I just have movement. And if he's holding a gun, that means I can disengage without taking in an attack of opportunity, right?
that's correct.
Then I will run away. 10,
Okay.
15, 20. And that's my turn.
All right, then it's Morn.
I guess I should help Sargon, huh?
Kill all of the things.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna yell at this guy and say, "Get out of my new car!"
All right,
And I'm gonna shoot him in the face, 'cause that's what I do. It's literally the only thing I'm good at.
Damn, girl, look at you go.
I'm just gonna say
Alright.
that before everybody attacks, and then we'll succeed always.
Say
hey,
that
get out of my
before
new
my driving.
car. He pops his head out. And he's like, "This is my car." And then his head explodes.
You are wrong, sir.
This is my.
Yep, exactly. Then Sargon make a death save. 19, that's good. And then
Couldn't have rolled one higher.
Hero's gonna move up and punch this guy right in the face.
all right.
Yeah,
Weapons.
15.
Weapons exist in the game.
We
I forgot to buy a knife.
This isn't a street brawl.
literally just picked up a crate of
Uh,
weapons.
Oops, hold on.
But they don't have any ammo, do they?
We have ammo.
So 3 damage.
All
I
right.
mean,
Right in his stupid face.
still though, it's a game about shooting people in the face, and he's just missing the point.
All right. This guy,
The funny thing is how much he's succeeding.
this guy's gonna drop his gun and pull out his combat knife and try and stab Igor. Just blocks it with the shield. This guy
Igor,
is
Take
dead.
that knife and use that knife.
Eager.
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 Eager. You know.
What?
And he's gonna shoot at Morn. Twice and miss twice. And yep, these guys are basically dead. Alright, then it's Nexus.
Where'd the guy that was on the truck go?
Okay, so who's still left alive? There's a guy right here, right?
Yep.
And there's this guy over here with Igor.
Yep.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, nifty. So I'm gonna move forward to the front of the vehicle. Now I should have a clear shot of him, right?
Oh yeah.
He's on the car.
Awesome. Back.
11, that hits.
It does?
11 hits.
That's exciting.
You use that machine pistol.
I dropped it the first time. I'm not letting it go again.
And he turns and he scowls at you. This guy's dead, and then it's Eldon's turn.
All right,
I'll
I use my
take that
bonus
one.
action to hide again, and then movement. 10, 15. Hello, and attack.
Steppy step step.
Alright.
That hits.
Yep.
With advantage, so it's a crit.
Yeah, oh,
Nice.
he'll be dead. That's,
And you chop him in half.
he's dead. Again, 2 katanas stick out of this guy. Igor's just standing there.
Where
Lights up-
do you keep coming from?
Don't ask
Um,
silly questions, and I run away.
I'm gonna climb into the back of this truck and pick up Sargon and kind of like dump him on the ground.
Don't
Okay.
And
dump
say,
me.
Igor, this is yours now. And then I'm gonna say, this is my new car.
Okay. That's it?
I'm assuming moving him towards Igor would be an action, right?
Yeah, if you're actually doing that.
Yeah, I actually want to move him like closer. Like,
Alright.
this is your problem.
Pick him up and dump him out the back of the vehicle.
And very
Uh,
gently.
Okay.
I don't want to kill him.
Death save.
Seriously?
Yep.
It's
Not
your turn.
for
It's
your
my turn.
Yeah.
Not because you landed on the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very gently. Oh, you
Fail,
failed
and then
anyway.
it's Igor's turn.
Igor is going to
Punch that guy and kill him.
move here and he's gonna take a stem and stab Sargon.
How many stims do you guys have? Jesus.
I have one left after this.
So
Alright.
many stems.
I have one, but
I
I'm
don't have
saving
any.
it.
I had 4 level 1 spells, 2 of them were stems, and then I used 4 stems that I created. This is the 5th stem that I used.
I refuse to waste mine on Sargon because he's just gonna get killed again and
I'm just looking at how much damage I've taken. I've taken
It's-
66 now.
it's so ridiculous.
gosh.
You,
I
you
love
still
it.
have all those stim packs just like sticking out of you.
Yeah,
I've only taken 20 points of damage. You need more armor,
I do.
Like, you take it.
apparently.
Alright. 2 shots fired at Nexus, and both of them just barely hit.
Can I use my
Really?
reaction to use my shield?
Yes, you can.
Hell yeah.
And you hold up your shield right in front of you and block both, and then it is your turn.
Shoot him back.
Winning. Alright. Now I'm just gonna turn. I want to shoot him in the face, if possible. I'll pull a Morn because I like her style.
It's very effective.
And you do, and he
I
just
lied,
sees
I'm out of
this,
stims.
this shield, this opaque shield go in front of his face, and then as it goes down, a bullet right between the eyes, and he's
I-
dead.
I've learned the secret of the digital dice. Just tell the dice that you're going to shoot him in the face, and then the dice will reward you. Just how it works.
That's awesome. We've got a real method right here.
I'm going to get in the driver's seat of this truck and try to back it up.
Can I use my hit dice to recover HP?
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest.
I'm gonna pick up that knife here.
I don't know what it is, but I've only taken 4 damage this entire game so far.
Yeah.
That shield comes in real handy.
Yeah.
Does.
Well, in the first fight, I was trying to get them all on me so that you guys could just do damage, but it didn't really work out that way.
I need a giant flag that says "Try to hit me."
Sargon
Propaganda
took the
better.
most damage in that fight. So.
I really hate dogs. Holy shit.
I mean, I think I got shot at the most, but he took the most damage.
Yeah. Can I also climb the tree and scout to see if that other vehicle that got tipped is showing
Sure.
up while I'm resting?
Yeah, you hop up there and take a little break in the tree, and yeah, they're nowhere to be seen.
What's the stats on a knife?
A combat knife is just a 1d6.
1d6, is it classified as a finesse?
Yes.
Okay.
Sargon
You
wakes
have
up and is
one?
like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, I just picked up
Perfect.
this guy's combat knife.
Okay.
What do I need to do to back this truck up and try to get it unstuck?
Yeah, we got 3
Um,
vehicles to fix.
All right. Well, I mean, basically, both of these vehicles, the tires are completely blown, and you can back it up. If you know, just make a roll.
What kind of roll? I'm doing it. You can't stop me. You're
I was gonna say,
unconscious.
do it too.
Sargon got out of the way.
Just do
Well,
your
yeah, obviously.
your driving roll because you're so good at those.
Is it wisdom? Okay.
Yeah,
Is it a wisdom
I do it too.
save?
you can do a wisdom save. It's the same.
Okay.
What the
Natural freaking 20.
Whoa!
Thank you very
drives
much.
faster than the tires fix themselves.
Yeah, yeah. You back it up, and you know you do it in such a way, you know, twisting the steering wheel,
It's the
jiggling,
best driving of the day.
and yeah, they just pop apart, and it looks like these two vehicles, given how expertly you detach them from one another, it looks like you could just, if you had tires, then you could just swap them out and they would drive.
Well, I
Hey.
mean, are all the tires destroyed?
2 of the tires are.
Well, I mean,
You guys acted like this was hard.
get
I
out.
rolled an 8 for backing mine up.
Could we tow one of them with the other one?
That's what I was going to say. I'm gonna go get my car jack and stuff, and I'm gonna fix the cars.
What you can do is you can take tires off of one. That's a tire off of one and put it on the other.
That's the plan.
Put all the
And
good
then-
tires on Morn's truck, and then we'll like chain the van somehow to this truck.
No, we're gonna light the van on fire and burn it. We don't need it anymore.
We
It's
just repaired it.
How are we
dead to
gonna?
me.
How are we gonna pull the cargo?
Sargon, you take one look at that van and you just see a lost cause there.
Like, I couldn't fix it?
I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be worth your time.
Okay.
Fine.
Can someone help me flip Caesar, please?
Mm,
Igor
I'm
goes
just-
and helps flip
I'm
Caesar.
sitting in the driver's seat going vroom vroom vroom.
Very softly, as we're flipping Caesar, I ask Igor, do you have any more of those trank darts?
I am out of everything.
Damn, we're not gonna get Morn out of the driver's seat.
And you guys can't take me.
Hey, DM, is that an actual helicopter on top of the building?
Yes.
You don't see it?
I can see everything. I climbed a tree.
Is it
Yeah.
intact?
Looks like it.
Mine.
Screw the
You-
cars.
I didn't tell anyone. I'm the only one that saw it.
I'm following you.
You don't know what's going on. I do acrobatics and start
You're
climbing.
too busy flipping Caesar.
So while we're flipping Caesar, you just leave and like Caesar just falls back over.
All right. So while he's swapping these tires out, you go over here to check out this helicopter,
Yes.
and it looks pretty rough. And you don't think that you don't think you could fly it right now, but you think that it probably could be fixed.
So maybe you should go get your rigger and get him to try to fix it.
Is there
I mean-
anything useful?
What are we
on
gonna
it?
do with a helicopter?
What aren't we gonna do with a helicopter?
You can't even fly. I mean, drive a van. How do you think you're gonna fly a helicopter?
Maybe I'm really good at flying helicopters.
This
You
is
don't
a this is a medical. Obviously, this area is a hospital, or at least was a
Was.
hospital. This is a medical helicopter, and it's
Ooh,
just
do
got
I
a
find any stim
stretcher.
packs?
Not in the helicopter.
Give me a decent amount of money and some time, and it becomes an attack chopper. I'm
Alright.
just saying.
So what is plan?
We don't have money
Can I
or
route to
time.
the
We have
hospital and see if I can find
downtime.
any stim packs?
You can.
We need to get back to Vinny as soon as possible and let him know
Okay.
this turf war is happening.
Igor's gonna go up to the. Who's going into the hospital?
Me, I'm already in. I'm exploring.
I'm going with him.
Okay.
I'm watching the vehicles and all the loot that we have.
It's still going vroom vroom.
I'm gonna start transferring the loot to our new vehicle,
What do I
Okay.
need to roll?
I'll help Morn.
I guess, because we're not gonna be able to pull the van.
Investigation. And so yeah, you two will move the stuff over there.
And I'll move the truck as close to the van as I can get. That way we're not like dragging it across the parking lot so that anybody who passes by can see what we're doing.
So I find like 2 crates of stims, right?
Not crates. You do. This place has been, pretty looted. People have obviously come through here and taken nearly everything. But you do manage to find 2 stim packs that others were
Shitty
unable
ones?
to. Shitty ones, yeah.
Can I
Anything
have
else
one
in stock?
since I used mine?
I just hand both of them to you. Here you take.
Actually, this is a hospital. So they'll be the regular ones, 2d4 plus 2.
Yay.
34 plus that, okay.
So, Eldon, are you gonna tell your rigger about the broken but fixable helicopter?
Nobody tells Sargon anything.
Morn, you will get a call on the phone.
Oh, cool. This button?
Yeah. And it's Uncle Vinny. And he'll say, "What the hell happened out there?"
Well, you see, we tried to do the thing all on the up and up, but they tried to kill us after they got the drugs.
And then you hear gunshots in the background.
Holy fuck.
And he said, "I got the juicers over here breathing down my necks."
Yeah, just go ahead and kill them all, because they're not gonna, make any deals, is what they told us.
I don't know if we can hold them off.
We will be right there.
We should go via a helicopter.
I start
Pretty sure
driving.
the thing doesn't fly right now.
It doesn't fly right now, and you think, given how long it's been here, that it would probably be safe to leave it for now and come back later.
I tell Nexus to get in the car.
Fine.
I
we are
I
definitely
start
coming back.
driving.
I
We are
get in
definitely
the
coming
car.
back for this helicopter.
Woohoo!
I'm not waiting for them.
All right.
I'll totally figure this out.
You all won't be able to fit in there with the drugs, though.
I know.
God damn it! I'll wait here.
Oh, you're gonna wait there?
Can
Yep.
you repair the other one with all the spare cars around here or the helicopter?
I'm gonna work on the helicopter.
Okay, he can. What he can do is there's another truck nearby, and he can pull the tires off of that truck and put it on that one.
How many people do we have that can't fit on the truck? Is it just one?
So if you repair both vehicles, you should be able to get everything back. Yeah, it should be fine.
Do I need to make a check?
No, they're just tires.
Okay, I do it then.
Okay.
If you want to live, get in my truck.
Let's
Okay.
go, Morn.
Did you wait for us to get out of the hospital, or did you drive off without us?
No, we got back.
I started
Like-
driving, but I probably am not going very fast.
I look at
Wait
Igor
for
and
me.
I hold out one hand to Igor and I say vodka.
I go in.
It's cheating.
Whoever has vodka.
Huh?
I'm more popular than you.
Who offered vodka to frickin' Igor?
No, I'm asking for it.
Oh, vodka. Igor has no vodka. Sorry.
And as we're all
As
getting
he's
in,
sipping on vodka.
as we're getting into vehicles, I tell them we need to get back to Vinny's, like now.
Yeah. I head
Okay.
back to Vinny's.
All right, you guys drive over to Vinny's.
Did we loot the bodies?
Yeah, I think we did.
I took the knife.
We'll just add it to the crate of weapons. It's fine.
And drugs.
Yeah.
She's
We can totally start a cartel.
Yeah,
we
you
have
a lot
we
of
have
weapons.
we have a what is it called? Like a moving cartel, traveling cartel. That's what we have now.
All right, 1 second here.
We're a
Need to-
nomadic cartel.
Mhm.
Need to get this in real quick.
How to never get caught? Just live in trucks. Oh my God! So many dead children.
All right, and
Are these the children?
Mhm.
hold on. All right. How are you going to approach this? Morn, you walk in first, and you see a guy sitting over here at a chair,
I
Um,
don't know this guy.
and you also see the corpses of teenagers.
Jerry, Cindy.
Oh, and right as you walk in the door, you see this the little girl who was reading a book. She's kind of slumped up against like a wall in the doorway, and she's just like bleeding from her shoulder, just crying.
Ugh,
Fucking psychopaths. I shoot
kill
that
them
guy.
all.
Okay.
How far away is he? Yeah.
All right. So you guys rush in, basically, guns blazing.
Yep. Do we need to roll
Um,
initiative?
No, not for this. We'll say that in the interest of time here, we'll say that you guys can just take this guy out, no problem. How as the gunshots kind of ring through, the halls of this place. And then down the hall, this large corridor, you'll see FaZe. And he's standing here in front of Vinny. You can see down on his knees, and there's two other guys next to him with guns to his head.
I go stealth.
Are these kids like dying or are they dead?
Dead.
wasn't there one that was dying?
Yeah, the little girl out front. She
Where?
wasn't dying, but
Oh, she's mortally wounded.
she was shot in the shoulder, right around where you are, basically.
Okay, well I'm gonna
right.
attempt to like stabilize her and try to staunch the bleeding.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can just kind of wrap her with a bandage, just kind of patch her up for now. She'll obviously need medical attention later, but for now she's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna slowly walk forward.
And yeah, these guys have moved out here, and they're looking down this corridor, and FaZe just yells, "All right, just stop right there, or the old man gets it."
Did my stealth succeed?
Given how far away you are, yeah, you'll be okay for now.
Okay.
So can they only see the four of us? Or three of us?
They just see basically they see everyone in this corridor here.
So I'm gonna yell to, what's his name, FaZe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, FaZe, dude, we were just trying to make a simple deal, and then you come in here and screw it all up. So why don't you guys just leave with your lives, and this can all be over.
You know what? I kind of like this place. I think I'm gonna make it mine. And also, I'm gonna need to know where you guys have the rest of the drugs hidden.
I took all of them.
He took all the drugs.
I did all the drugs. They are gone. Your men killed me 4 times. I did all the drugs.
So anyway, Why don't you guys just go ahead and leave right now? There's no point in you being here.
I'm gonna take another step forward. I'm gonna
Same.
say,
Are there any air ducts I can sneak through?
Let's see here. Yeah, sure. Up in the ceiling, you probably could. It would probably take you a while though.
I'm gonna say one more time, let
Also,
him
do
go
that.
and leave with your lives, or
While
we'll
she's
have
doing
to
this,
kill
is it
everybody.
possible for me? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Is it possible for me to like lay down on the ground over here and set up a shot with my sniper rifle?
Yeah, you can do that.
Try to be like out of sight, kind of a thing.
Yeah, you can do that. Kind of back in the shadows of the entryway, back in here.
And
Mhm.
I'm gonna hold up a device. It's nothing but a piece of plastic, but it looks like it has a button on top. I'm gonna say, if you don't think if you think we don't have this place ready to explode, then you're an idiot.
Oh boy.
Ro- roll a deception.
Can it be intimidation?
Mm.
Okay.
How's my sneaking going?
You feel like it's gonna take you at least a couple of minutes to get to anywhere.
Yeah,
where you-
I'm basically stalling.
Yeah, Eldon, what you're trying to do is you climb up here into the ventilation shaft, and you're trying to move. I'm guessing like over here to where you can have like a viewpoint or something.
Yeah,
Correct? Okay. And
or
that
even
will.
behind them.
Okay. Yeah. Anywhere basically. Just trying to get over there so that you can have a vantage point of what's going on in that room, and that will take you a couple minutes. And in the meantime, though. Let's see here.
Stall. I whisper through my comm.
He's gonna say, let's see.
And I give a very serious look to Vinny so that he knows what I'm trying to do.
And he says, "Oh yeah, you're gonna blow the place up
I-
with dear old Uncle Vinny inside."
I will if you kill him.
Well, I won't have to kill him as long as you guys just leave, or bring me the rest of the drugs.
I
Let
took
me-
them.
Let me tell you your options again. 1, you leave with your lives, and we just end this right now. Or 2, we all die.
And let's see here. He's gonna say, "Really? I don't think you'll do it. I believe that you might have this place wired to explode or something, but I don't believe that you'll pull the trigger."
Igor advances.
I
He walks-
say we also have people stationed around, so we might not have to kill everybody. We may just have to
What does
kill
Igor see?
a few of you.
What does he see?
Yep.
He sees basically back here in the corner. There's a group of teenagers who are, kneeled down. There's a guy pointing an assault rifle at them. And yep, that's basically it.
Is Eldon in a position where he can shoot somebody? Like stealthily?
I have katanas.
Or stab somebody?
Katanas.
Whatever.
And
Am I in
Eldon,
position yet?
you'll get to right here.
Can I set up a headshot on one of the 2 cronies on either side of Uncle Vinny?
Yeah, you can. Take your time and line it up to gain advantage on your.
I'll do the same.
And he'll go over here. Faze will go over here, and he'll put a gun up to this girl's head.
I don't even blink. I've been trained for this shit.
And he pulls the trigger, and blows her brains out.
Ugh.
When he does that, Igor's gonna charge this guy right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say when he does it, I would like
Alright.
to shoot this guy right here.
I would like to go for him
Hold on.
himself.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the shot I had lined up on FaZe.
All right. What's gonna happen is
You're gonna roll
you'll
initiative?
see something strange happen to Phase, where it looks like there's multiple versions of him,
Ah, dang
and
it.
they all kind of blur together and move about, and you're not exactly sure, his exact location.
Are they within
He's
10
an
feet of each
awakened.
other?
Yes. And we will actually end the session right there.
Ah, I hate you!
No.
Shot!
If you kill Uncle Vinny, that's it. Our marriage is over.
Hey, eye contact went rogue and was trying to kill us.
And we'll leave it with him doing this weird thing. It was kind of phasing in and out. And
So next week we're playing Shadowfall.
and this guy gets shot. We'll just do that one sniper attack, and we'll leave it right there.
Come on, crit.
Headshot. It was a headshot.
You had advantage. I mean,
I got 23 on both.
all right. Well, let's say it was a called shot. You're a sniper. You lined it up, and you rolled a 23. I'll give you a headshot on that. He's dead.